because I don't know, if the stalker is watching me and all, you may want to go out the exact specific time later on tonight. Then I'm going to go out to the dispensary because I'm totally not going to go out today to go to the dispensary. But when I go, I'm hoping that they have this specific type because they had this pre-grounded of some bomb the last time I went there, but they do sell out quick. So I'm hoping that they still have it so I can get like two 7-gram things of this for like $60 if they have it. And if it's that good stuff, then it's gonna be like, what? And that's why like it's important to me that they have actually. Hell, I mean, if you could get like $120, like you can get an ounce for $120 worth if they have like that. Like it's literally possible. That's the thing, or 130, but it's like that's like half the
What's
price
up,
of
JV?
the stuff that they, No, it's not even shake. I'm telling you, Mystery Man, it's not even shake. Like this right here that they're showing in the picture, this is shake kind of. Then there's pre-grounded, where pre-grounded is basically like just what's at the bottom of the bag, and it's not necessarily like completely just shake.
I
Like
figure
shake is I
Andrew
get it. Like
and
shake is not worth it,
Tonic and
but then
them
they have
aren't
like stuff at the bottom of the bag.
aren't available right
Sometimes
now
they'll have like
to restream Connie,
bombs, like they'll
so
have some good weed, shake whatever.
I figure why not me? What the hell?
But no, this was like I got last time 7 grams of some fucking what is it, motor breath. And I never thought that they'd actually have motor breath as that pre-grounded. Like I really didn't think they did. And I was like so shocked to see it. But like I said, you can get out.
I know I probably won't get many viewers right now just because this is the first time I've done it. But what the hell? Why not? Why give him all the views? Come over here, give your views. Somebody go into Connie's chat. Tell them I'm restreaming them in here, so they don't have to give him the views. What's up, 700? Can you go in there, JB, into Mass Troll Reports channel? Tell the chat that I'm restreaming Connie, so they don't have to give him the views. Texas Proud. I remember that name. I'm still trying to figure out this volume stuff. You guys got to remember, I'm hearing impaired, so I'm trying to figure out if, you guys can hear me and him, but yet he's not overpowering me. I've been alright, man. I'm trying to remember who you are. I know that name. What's up, KJ? What's going on? Editing videos, huh? What's up, AC? Let's see, where the hell is that setting? Content. I know he's gonna try to come in here and frickin' hit me. I ain't stupid. What's up, Izzy? What's up, Brown Eye? I figure, why give Connie the views, you know? Obviously, Andrew and Tonic are busy right now, so why not me? Yeah, I see, JB. Thanks, man. I'm surprised he hasn't deleted it yet. Hey, don't give him any freaking weed money either, you know, just like Andrew says. You want to make him mad? Give it to me. I hear he's talking about weed in there. He can't resist. What's going on, Izzy? I was bored. It's raining and shit right now, so I can't take my forge out. So I was like, nobody's restreaming Connie, and I don't want to sit in his channel, so fuck him. He loves to talk shit, man. I got more freaking subs than all his channels combined, and I don't even try anymore. That's the funny part. Oh, Joseph Rogers got a wrench over there. Look at that. Oh, 700. You don't know him, and you don't know Connie. Oh, my phone hasn't gone off, AC. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I commented on your post about the first one. What's up, Lyle? I saw the first one, and I put a comment on it. I know. Well, what do you expect from somebody with an IQ that kind of matches Connie's, I mean, I'd be amazed if either of them hit 80. He's all about freaking weed, weed, weed. It's all he wants is fucking weed. Him and them stupid, idiotic freaking intros, man. He really needs to learn how to edit. Ruru! Hey, girl. Yeah, I figured, Rue, why let Connie get the views, Andrew's busy right now, so I'll take the views instead. But yeah, Ohio, you don't know this Connie guy, man. He's a nutcase, man. He sits there and begs for weed, money for weed, like every day to every other day. It's ridiculous. The guy, he swears he's like a master editor and, great at all this stuff. And, tons of people have tried to help him. Like a lot of people have tried to help him. And all he does is shit on them. That's it. I mean, people have given him hundreds and even over $1,000 to help him. And he wastes it all on weed. That's all he does. He's constantly saying, oh, give me money, give me money. And, he'll have people that'll help him for a while. And if they don't give him money exactly when he wants it, he literally goes ballistic on them. Starts screaming and cursing at him. I mean, you name it, he does it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, well, he claims he has mental disabilities, but he doesn't. He has never been diagnosed. He's only saying that because he's facing some felony charges right now. So he wants the court to think that he's diminished capacity. Yeah, I know, Raz. Much respect to your son, man, and your daughter. That's people who deserve respect. But usually somebody restreams this guy, and usually it's Drama Dome. You know him as Not Now, Maybe Later. He goes by the Drama Dome now, and he'll usually restream him, or Tonic and Sales restreams him. And basically they say, instead of giving your donations to Connie, give it to them. Make Connie mad, So the idea is to stop funding Connie. Stop giving him weed money. They don't even care if they actually get the donations. None of us do. It's just stop giving him the money. He won't get a job. He refuses to get a job. Absolutely refuses. He lives off of his mother's Section 8. That's freaking ridiculous. Don't even bother bringing that up, man. What a stupid way to try and troll. Everybody knows where he went. Nobody cares. Oh, that sucks, Ruru. Yeah, I forgot. It's Memorial Weekend. Yeah, 700. I don't care if you smoke weed. I mean, it's legal here in New York. You want to smoke, smoke. But you don't get online and pay for that shit or beg for it like crazy. And then he swears he's not e-begging because he earned it. He's entertaining. The only reason people sit in his channel is to laugh at him. That's literally all the only reason people go there. They just want to laugh at him. He just recently hit 1,000 subs because somebody bought him over 500 subs. Connie, Rebel, cheeky. I mean, we can talk about whatever you want. I don't care. I just, I figured what the hell. Nobody was restreaming Connie, and I figured I'd have some fun with it. Well, typically anybody bringing up Black Label is just trying to troll. What are y'all talking about? Raz, I always thought the whatever were good except for vomit omelet. Okay, that sounds lovely. Rodfather, what's up, man? How you doing? I won't fault you for that comment, Rodfather. No, Connie. I'm talking about Rebel. Everybody calls him Connie. That, screw him. Yeah, I don't know, Ruru. Supine. What's up, girl? If you guys love karaoke, or just music in general, subscribe to Supine. This woman, she's from the Philippines. She has the voice of an angel. I heard her for the first time the other night. I remembered the charge of my ears, and Nevaeh had said she kind of sounds like Whitney Houston. So I asked her to sing a Whitney Houston song for me. Oh my God. That woman can sing. She should be famous. Oh my God. I'm telling you guys, and she does a karaoke stream every now and then. She's really good, and she lets people come on and hang out and sing whatever song they want. People do rap songs, they do country, they do whatever. But when you listen to Supine sing, you will be amazed. I could not believe it when I heard her voice for the first time the other night. And then, of course, some drunk guy got on her stream and ruined it. I forget his name now. I mean, I don't even want to remember. Honestly, I was so mad. She got so upset, she shut the stream down. Just shut it down. Didn't even say goodbye or nothing. The guy was so bad. It's ridiculous when people ruin your streams like that. I mean, you can ruin Connie's stream. Screw him. But, no, Cheeky, I'm telling you, go listen to her. I am not kidding you. This woman's voice is beyond amazing. Like, just karaoke, no editing, no, what is it called? Auto-tuning or whatever, none of that. Just straight acapella voice. Oh my God. I could not believe it. I've been in her chat for 6, 8 months now. But, you know, either I didn't have my ears at the time or I kept forgetting to charge them. So I never heard her sing until the other night. And I just could not believe it. Was Mars over there messing with him again? I don't like Mars, but hey, have fun messing with Connie. I'm telling you guys, I'm asking you, subscribe to Supine. I'm telling you, if you like music, you will love her channel. And she's great. She's beautiful, too. If, you just want to watch her. Honestly. Wait, now, by Gregory, you're talking about Lawler, right? Or is there another Gregory? Let's see, is this dumbass done playing his stupid intros? Come on. Oh, you're making a video about Rex? That should be interesting. Wait, Jones? I guess I don't know who you're talking about. The only Gregory I know of is Lawler. He doesn't go by Gregory. He's Lawler something or other on here. God, still going on about weed. Well, like everybody else says, you really want to make Connie mad. The Cash App is right up in the corner there. Even if it's just 5 cents, just to say I got it instead of him. I'll never forget his reaction the first time Andrew did that. He was so mad. Oh, it was classic. He is the one that, oh yeah, okay, Joseph Rogers, but you're saying Gregory Jones, but that's not Lawler, right? It's not the one that goes by Lawler. He actually goes by Gregory Jones on here. More stupid freaking crap from him. Oh yeah, it's freaking great to make him flip out. It's funny as hell. Okay, it's another Gregory. Okay. Yeah, I mean, people, the amazing thing is people have offered him money before, big money, and he turned it down. And then, of course, he's kicking himself in the ass for turning it down. It's like, well, you had the chance, dumbass. You should have taken it. If Cheeky, make sure you throw in some bits. If you're doing a video on Rex and all that, make sure you throw in some shit about PDF and yeeting them too. Make sure it's a well-rounded video. Yeah, brown eyed girl, how come you don't sit over here, chat over here, dang it. Forget about him. You can talk about whatever you want over here. Don't give him the views. I mean, I know my numbers are low right now because this is the first time I've restreamed them, but I was bored. I can't forge in the rain, so. Oh, Cheeky Monkey, man, if you would have saw what went down yesterday, he had Rex on his panel yesterday. That's what I'm saying. He had Mouse on his panel yesterday morning. He was actually trying to help Rex break the law just to get Mr. 303 arrested. Yeah, of course PDF would go freaking live now. He saw that I was live. Of course Connie's only using him for money. That's all he ever uses people for. I mean, you know, let's face it. In the end, all he cares about is getting his weed. That's all he cares about. Nothing else matters to him. People have tried to help him. People have tried to help him with his rent issues. They've tried to help him with everything. Just insane. Insane. I mean, offering him hundreds of dollars, though, that's just ridiculous. For what? Just because? I mean, what did he offer him $300 for? Well, Cheeky, that TRO, if you're talking about the one he wrote up for freaking 303, it's invalid anyways. Look at it closely. He was holding it up to the camera yesterday morning. Look, you'll see errors in it. I mean, that'll invalidate it anyways. Who does he have on his panel? If anyone wants to come up here, let me know. I'll throw the link up. What's up, Bayou?
That's fucking hilarious.
It's true. Bella Villa.
I believe you. So here's my thing, right? With the way that the world is today, I feel like it is now un-American to fuck with the cops.
What's American then?
Is that 303 over there?
I think my idea of America is that it was founded on doing your own fucking thing and minding your own fucking business unless people did shit in front of you. And so I think that we should go back to like the Wild West, right? Like rapists get shot in the face. If you're thieving, you could get your hands cut off. You know, and then we don't have necessarily a need for cops, but they can come through and pick up the trash after we.
Of course, I don't have his number.
Did.
And then you should hook up with delete laws because he's kind of like in the whole thing. He wants to delete laws, right?
No, I don't. So I'm not friends.
Hook up with delete laws.
I've been trolling their chats.
Delete laws is trash.
I like to go in there and everybody's like, yeah, Mr. 303, and I'm like, you guys, this is a motherfucker, huh? And they're like, oh my god.
False alarm. I guess I thought I got $30 donation. It wasn't $30.
Somebody trying to give him $30. Give it to me instead. That'll really piss him off.
It's $6. No, it's fine. It's okay. I thought I saw $30 or something, but I must have.
Defund Connie. Spread that shit. Defund Connie.
I got 10K. I'm not exactly sure I can give you any of it though.
Yeah, I don't think you're the type to really give me okay. Someday. Who knows?
So after all this stuff ends and you're a better person, I'm more than happy to give you money.
Hell, you don't even have to give it to me. Give it to your favorite charity. Just don't give it to Connie. There you go, Bayou. Right there. Defund Connie. Fuck him. You guys can hear that. Can you hear that stream okay? Again, you know, I don't hear right, so I don't know if you guys can hear that good.
I want to say Rex Fredrickson, mouse. Rapist. Mouse is racist.
When did that happen? Just recently?
Yeah, just in the last couple of days. I could show you a link.
That change your plans or anything? Or are you affected by it at all?
No, I'm not affected by it at all. With any of these circumstances.
Joseph, can you hear that all right?
I haven't even been served. Just like I told everyone, knowing that it exists is not the same as actually being served.
Yeah. Well, are they going to serve you then? Or no?
No, they're not going to help him. It's funny to me, actually. I love every second of it. Cops around, so I'm like, yeah, nope, we're not serving that. Sorry.
You know, in South Carolina, they don't serve.
Is that any
on
better?
Sundays.
Yeah, and on here, bro, they don't serve on the weekend.
Yeah, and then they also, if you're on your way to or from church, they can't serve papers to you.
Sorry. Still
that's
working
kinda
this
cool.
out.
It's like an old law or something that's on the books.
Is
It's
that
a really
like?
neat city, though. They have a lot of like history downtown.
See, sometimes you say cool shit. It makes me interested.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
mean, I'm sure we could learn a lot from each other if we just talk about, you know, history, like kind of growing up and our backgrounds, and we probably have a lot of stuff in common.
I
Even
bet
though
you
we're
that we
different, we're in common. You know what I mean?
I bet you that we do have a lot in common.
I wish someone would just farm bomb this and take it all down.
Why? You want it all to burn?
Is that the real Michelle? Thought I modded
We
you.
should get into some interpersonal effectiveness classes for all these folks, STI.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah. It would benefit all of them. All of them. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody would know the difference between like actual threats. No.
Like I'm interested in like people's background, like, you know, kind of how they grew up and or was raised, and I think it's interesting. I guess different generations, like how things have changed over time. You know, with history and.
I grew up pretty interesting. Most people find it fairly interesting. Bunch of like foster care, fucking whatever. Not that I'm like trying to just like put my shit out there for like sympathy, but if that's what you were talking about. That's the other thing. Paige last night said something about everybody's all unhappy about you guys, and someone made an accusation that they don't want you together. Fuck, dude. If you guys like each other and you're happy, I support it.
Yeah, people make all kinds of accusations.
It is what it is. I don't even think there was an accusation attached to it, bro. I think I'm just more on some like, you know, as long as y'all are happy, you do you.
Yeah, no one's perfect, you know. Everybody can improve.
303 started you were a retard the other day.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. I am a retard. Most days.
Well, I am too. I can definitely be retarded.
Yeah. So, you know, no big deal. So yeah, STL. So what are you're trying to hear about how I grew up? Is that what you're talking about? Or just
Oh,
in general?
and Bill, sorry for doxing Paige and being a dick to you too. Might as well. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, we're building the bridges up here, bro. Bro, I haven't doxed anybody, and I get blamed for doxing people 3 times.
No, I don't think you. I don't recall you ever doxing anybody. It's just like these veiled threats and shit that you do.
Bro, I think that they're a lot less veiled than everybody wants to act like. You know what I mean? And it's a lot less a threat versus like, this will get real for everybody. Stop playing around. Everybody calls it threats. Everybody says that I'm being such a dickhead and they need to call the police, bro. But like, the cops know and they don't care because it's not against the law. I was gonna be a police officer, but did you know that they won't fucking hire anybody that used to do methamphetamine?
No idea.
Yeah, bro. So I went through the academy and took all the shit and passed post, and then I went to go get my fucking like with the department that I wanted to go on with, and they're on some like, yeah, you're not gonna qualify anywhere because you used to sell and distribute meth when you were 13. Bam. So now everybody has to deal with me because I know too much about the law or not enough. I am a retard, STI. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm a smarter retard.
You're a smarter retard.
Yeah. I'm smart about how I do retarded things.
Yeah, I mean, I had friends growing up, and they had troubled past and childhood, and you know, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit happens, I guess, but you know, there's always these people that will just constantly will use that to, like, you know, make excuses for themselves. Like, well, you know, my dad used to do this, or my mom, you know, burnt me with a curling iron growing up or something, and then that's why they make excuses for their bad behavior.
I don't know what happened. Why everyone dropped? Anyway, COVID. Have a good day there. I don't know what happened. They're glitching out. This should not be happening. I think I'm glitched out. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. I think I'm on here. I don't know what happened. So STO and 303 dropped. And I don't have money from there. I could have swore I thought I got a $30 donation, and I must have seen it wrong. I was even like, "Mom, we got money." She's like, "What?" And I was just like, "It's $28." But yeah, we got March Life restreaming us. We have Glenn Lambright restreaming us. Probably Andrew. You guys got kicked. I don't know what happened. I mean, honestly, I didn't kick anybody. I think something happened here because I tried to pull up the full screen and something started glitching out. I think I fixed the stuff. But yeah, nobody was kicked or dropped. There's one thing that you can. Not this channel. I'm not like a community kind of person. I just feel like I have to move on. Especially if I'm not gonna be able to smoke weed before my court date. Like, fuck that shit. I will deactivate this fucking shit before I give people that power over me. Like, fucking Gregory Jones want to play fucking games with me. I'm just keeping running and bullshit. Music's just fucking pissing me off. Doesn't even match. People like understand. I would love to provide a fun show, a great show, you know, where I'm doing something better than this. But like, I just don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, when I'm like this, I'm most likely stressed out. You know, I'm most likely gonna be not in the best mood. Like, it's just people cannot just automatically assume. Like, even me forcing myself to be in this kind of mood that I've been in the past 2 hours, like that's me forcing myself because I really am in hell. I feel like hell right now. You know, so I mean, like it's just I can't keep it going fun like that when I'm not feeling so good. It's just the thing. If I'm feeling like shit, can't present a good show. It's not gonna happen. And
Aww.
for some
Poor
reason,
Connie.
I guess I don't provide any content. So either way, it doesn't matter because I don't really have a show, right? So it's like I'm just that e-beggar who e-begs for marijuana, and I'm totally just gonna e-beg all day long.
That's
Because I just
exactly
don't
what
care.
you
If that's
are.
the label I'm gonna have on me, then fuck it. I'll e-beg out till it wears out of style.
Poor
But that's because
Connie.
they keep pushing it. Like if they weren't like,
Connie
hey,
got
you know,
no
you're an e-beggar, you're an
weed.
e-beggar, like I probably wouldn't even be doing
Yeah, I know. I
half the shit
can't
I do.
sing.
It's just because they overdo it,
It's still
and like I said,
funny.
it makes me feel like I'm less of a person. Therefore, I have to at that point be like, hey, I am worth this much. Because if not, guess what? Then they win either way, and they're kind of winning.
Yeah,
And then it makes
RSM.
me look bad. And on top of that, you know, I can't even smoke before my court date.
This
And
is
people
what
are
he
gonna say,
does
well,
all the
just because
time.
you didn't get out to get a job. Okay, but what about 3 months ago when everyone was giving money to smoke weed and I didn't have a job? You know, and they were.
This is what he does all the time. Wham, I need weed. I need weed. I can't function without weed. Give me weed. I need weed money. Wham. All the time.
Yourselves a whole lot, actually, and it's stupid. It's not a good way to create peace. It's just it's selfish. You know, it's not really cool to play games with people's heads like that with money. It really isn't. You know, like Gregory Jones, the way he put it, you know, that's a perfect example because it's like, dude, I'm not even obligated to that. You know, I'm not obligated to anything. You're over here promising me a certain amount of money before I even ever see it. How is that fair? You know, and then to come at me that same day that he promised, the 26th, in fact, was yesterday,
Wow.
right? The same day that he supposedly was going to give me $300, and all of a sudden, guess what, people? He hates me.
He's showing that text or whatever from Gregory Jones about the $300. I don't want to show all his shit because he'll try to copyright me.
They're just supporters, right? Using money to manipulate people and whatnot. But that's not, you know, what we do. We're not talking about that because they donated money, right? It's funny because it's like we can't call out people anymore because guess what? If they donate money, we totally don't have the right to, right? It's like that's where we're at, I feel, and it really is insulting to everyone on here who has like a stream and is trying to, you know, take their stream seriously or their channels, and then you got someone like Gregory or whoever, and they belittle it with, you know, just a simple paragraph or some shit. You know, it's just so convenient, isn't it? Either way,
Yep, he is.
it's not my money. I'm not obligated to it. I don't give a fuck. You can promise me as much as you want that I believe it. I don't fucking care. Either way, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna play that game. Now, if I can earn or get enough, I keep saying if I can make enough money to get that, what I wanted to get, that's probably like around $60. That would be great. I'd appreciate that. That would be awesome. Because if I don't smoke before my court date, I swear to God, I will take it out on everyone. And I will never, ever, 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 ever be the same rebel again. Like after my court date, I will totally switch up on everyone because of
threats
it.
again.
And this is because people are playing a fucking game with me in a sense. Not everyone. Like the people who have helped out understand you're free of all kind of hate. I'm not gonna come at you. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Nothing. And for the most part, I would have never done that to Gregory either
right,
if
Michelle.
he would have never used me like a fucking tissue or something to wipe his ass with, you know. And I just don't appreciate that type of shit when people use me as if like I'm made to wipe their ass, because that's not the case. You know, they're not the hand that feeds me. You're not my, you know.
I know. At least entertain us.
Like, as much as you want to say you're my friend, Gregory, you're not my friend. A friend would not do that to a friend.
Fuck
A
Gregory.
friend
Get
wouldn't
him,
promise
Connie.
something that extravagant, and then just the same day that you were going to promise that to him, fuck me over and sell me out because of Josh Abrams or some shit. Like, fuck that dude. Like, most of the shit that he even came at me about, I don't even know what the hell he's saying. So, Gregory, like, just do whatever you're going to do, okay? Go on Chatterbait. There's many women and guys on there that will be more than welcome to take your fucking money for whatever the fuck you're interested in. I just don't think that this is the place for you, son. You know, not if you're going to play these fucking games with people. No. And unless I get an apology from you, then it's not going to, we're not going to be able to, you know,
unless you
friends,
apologize to me, I won't take your money. How stupid. Stupid, Connie.
I'm just gonna say it again. You know, if I don't make enough money to get some weed today, I'm gonna lose my motherfucking mind. And I don't care who I go at.
Yep,
I'm not
Michelle,
gonna dox
ain't it
people,
nuts?
but I'm sure as hell gonna, like, I'm sure as hell gonna delve into a dark place, and I don't think that that's gonna be cool. Because
give me money or I'm gonna flip out. No. I had to do it.
No, it's not raining yet. It looks like it might soon. I kind of wanted to head out to the dispensary or something.
I think Mom Squatch is yelling at him. I thought I heard another something. I saw the digital VU meter spike, and then he went silent. So I think Mom Squatch came in. God, I wish I could hear like normal people. Come back, Connie. You were just starting to get funny. You know, the sad part, Joseph, is because of who, you know, where I live and the people I know. Oh, here we go with the stupid. Just because of where I live and the people I know and all that, if I really wanted to, I could make a call right now and get like a pound of weed for free. But I don't smoke weed. I'm on so many medications, the doctors don't even know if it would interfere with my meds or not. So right now, they don't want me touching it, even though it's legal here. It's even legal recreationally here. Yeah, that must have been Mom Squatch because he kicked that intro shit on real quick. So she got to be in there yelling at him. And damn it, he was just starting to get funny too. But you see that shit? That's what he does. Unless you apologize to me, I'm not going to take your money. What kind of stupid shit is that? I mean, am I the only one that sees the idiocy of that shit? Well, I know Michelle does. She said exactly. But I'm just saying, man, that's some crazy shit. Like, give me your money, but don't give me your money unless you apologize to me for not giving me your money. What the fuck? I mean, really? That is some crazy shit. Oh, that sucks, Joseph. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I went through 5 heart attacks, man. I died twice. I got 5 stents in my heart. I know that's one of the reasons why they're not sure about the weed, because I'm on so many heart meds. weed has a tendency in people, especially people that aren't used to it, weed has a tendency to raise heart rates. You know, I have zero tolerance for it. Like, I smell people's freaking secondhand smoke and I'm buzzing. So, you know, that's why they're worried. I've been trying to get them to, I'm trying to talk to them about the whole CBD thing. I tried it years ago and it didn't really do shit for me. But it's been so long, I'm wondering if maybe it might help. But I still have to get in and talk to my PCP about it and that. But he's so backed up, it takes months to get in. Honestly, Dirt Guy, I didn't even know who that guy was or any of that shit. So, this was the first I even heard of Gregory Jones. When people were saying Gregory, I thought they were talking about Lawler. But see, he's so fucking desperate for money right now. That's why I'm just gonna keep saying this shit right here. This is what makes the most sense and the funniest. Boom. Defund Connie. I don't care if you give it to a damn animal shelter or you give it to me for pizza, because Michelle still won't get me a damn pizza. I did have somebody that made 2 donations to me towards pizza, though. I thought it was very kind to her. I mean, I was just joking about the pizza, but then I was like, damn, I really do want a pizza. So that's still sitting there waiting, just because it's so damn expensive now. D-Gen, you in here, man? You said you were in here yesterday. You in here? At least say hi if you're in here, man. My damn coffee buddy, he's sitting there yesterday saying he was in here, but he never said hi. See, look, see, Michelle's laughing at me. See, guys, see how she is? Oh my God, with these stupid music crap.
Like, they're really trying to sabotage this and get us to go with each other. And they're gonna pull any little tricks on their sleeve, even if it means
The Little
doxing his
Caesars
fucking
here
girlfriend in my
sucks,
chat,
Michelle.
right? Get the fuck out of here.
See, like, people don't even go to Little Caesars here. It sucks so bad. It's like rock hard and been sitting under heat lamps all day.
It's not gonna do shit. It's gonna make you, whoever it is, feel special for about a poquito minute. Like, very, like, you don't have any confidence. Your confidence level is poquito. You're a fucking pussy. Fuck you.
That's it, Connie Spurg. Well, sorry, I hate that word. Didn't mean to use it. I apologize.
I swear to God, if the drama between me and Andrew is because of these motherfuckers, like, and it is, I'm gonna look at them and remember that shit, because I know who the fuck they are. Fuck that. And I don't even think Andrew's aware of half of that shit. So it's like, keep fucking playing this game.
Who I am.
Fuck Wilma Dick Fit, motherfucker. Wilma Dick Fit's a pussy. Can't ever show up here. Can't ever talk on panel. Can't ever do shit. Go hang out with your girlfriend Taryn Dixoff. UPK motherfuckers who act and pretend like they're doing God's duty, like they're saving the world with their nonsense and rhetoric. See? All the same 1 or 2 people from their group. And I know it's not Andrew. That's the funny thing about this whole thing. This isn't even Andrew. This is a completely separate group of people who hate me and Andrew. And their whole sole intention now is to do the same shit that Andrew and me were doing to each other for the past 8 months. So good fucking luck with that one. That sure helped us a lot, didn't it? Idiots. And I'm going to continue. So if I don't smoke before my court date, I will lose my shit and delete my fucking channel, yes. Like tonight, if I don't earn enough, I can't even say, stop saying earn, because earn sounds so fucked. I'm just going to continue to say earn. So if I earn enough money by the end of the night, like I'm totally earn. I'm totally, it's such a bad thing. If I make enough money by the end of tonight, then I'll totally stay on YouTube and present the best show I could possibly present tomorrow morning. You know, just like I did the other day. I'll try to present a fucking show to where people will want to watch and have fun. But if I'm not happy and I don't have a reason to be happy because I'm sitting there shaking because I don't have any weed, fuck you. This channel is pussy shit, not worth anything, because at that point I'm not worth anything to anyone at that point either. I mean, enough to get marijuana to smoke. I assume the people who help it makes me feel so bad because there are people who help, and then they have to feel like they didn't do something when they did. You did help me a lot. It's like fuck, you just make everyone else feel shitty about something that they shouldn't have to feel shitty about. It's just so stupid. Just help the poor kid get some fucking weed. Yes, earn. Mop says we must earn marijuana money. Now. We must earn marijuana money. Look, they can't even show up in their own accounts. Like, they can't even show us who they are. What cowards. Must smoke. Give Connie weed now. Yes. 303, I'll let you up once I get marijuana money. And I know that you're good for it too. I know you have money. Come on, bro. Once I get marijuana money, we're good. It has nothing to do with you, trust me. Even if like anyone was in the backstage, it could be Snoop Dogg. Hell, it could be Dr. Dre. Right now, I will not let anyone up until I get my marijuana in my fucking body. Now. Now. This fucking sucks.
This is some shit, man. You can come up if I get money. I'll do a good show if I get money. Give me money. I'll lose my shit if you don't give me money. I need weed or I'll lose my shit. What the fuck, man? Get a job. Go rake yards.
All those people
cut
coming in
grass.
stock accounts doing that shit are used like former donators. Like they literally used to always give me money, and now they're the ones telling me that I don't deserve it. So I mean, like, just look at that and see it for what it is. Like that's hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's people who used to be here tearing dicks off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just all these random people like that.
Taryn don't waste her time on him.
I
Who's
could be
he
probably. Yeah, what's his name?
Taryn and Wilma got much better things to
Brian
do.
King. Brian King, I know he has a lot of socks. Like these are people who are dedicated.
I don't ever use a sock
to
in
try
your
to get on
account,
here
your
and
channel, you little
smear
shit.
Even though I deal with this shit on a daily basis, it's like it's not.
Hear me now, Connie. This is me on my channel under my name. I do not hide. Every time I go in your channel under my name, you ban me. I don't go back. I don't use sock accounts. Get it through your head.
Right now, $28. So I'm like a little short. A little over $40 short. 30, 40, yeah, 40.
See, he's saying he needs $12 to get some weed. I need $10 to get a pizza. Just saying.
No, thank you, but no. I see. I've said very terrible things to Hostel, very terrible things to Sweet, very terrible things to Teresa, very terrible things to Paige. And I get that. Like, I take accountability for that. Am I wrong? Yes. For most of what I said about them, probably. At the same time, they came and their rebuttal to that is to donate to Andrew. Like, their way of getting back to me was to, like, go and then promote the person who was, doxing my entire family, including my minor nephew. So either way, like, even if I wanted to accept their help at any point in time, again, I probably couldn't in good conscience, knowing that the whole time it was pretty much, a troll on me, and really people like Hostel and Sweet and these other individuals who gave money to Andrew, like, they're not even going to be the ones friends with Andrew by the end of this. Like, I'm going to be friends with Andrew. We're going to be cool. Y'all are going to be irrelevant, and you're going to hate me and him for it, probably, but fuck yourself. Like, it's worth more for us to be friends than for you motherfuckers to donate towards terrorizing somebody's life.
You'd think this idiot would learn by now. The only time his viewer count goes up is when he's throwing these tantrums. Like, seriously. He only gets viewers when he's flipping out, but he thinks these people actually like him. They only go in there to laugh at him. That's why when Andrew goes live, he gets all of a sudden 60 viewers and Connie has 10.
He's a piece of shit. All right, he's way worse than 303 in my opinion. He can't even, confront you or apologize for what he does wrong. He's a coward. He's a real coward, and I say that, I'm going to say straight up, Defend is worse than 303, in my opinion. I'm just going to say it. And the fact that anyone could promote that pile of shit is astonishing. I almost can't believe he even managed to get a girl around 50, whatever years old, and get her to jerk him off. I totally would be like, what? Get the fuck. Yeah, fuck you, PK. That whole time that people were attacking my family and shit, those people were just there laughing. And then Teresa comes in here for like 1 week and, hey, I don't think I hate it. Fuck you. Like, it's some bullshit. They're too two-faced. That's the thing that's the problem with those people. They're so fucking two-faced. They really are.
It's not just that, Michelle. He wants to get on Bird's good side because of the whole court shit. Because, the wiretapping being, Bird's mom and all. So he figures by kissing 303's ass, he'll get to Bird. Sup, Taze?
By that only because of how these people have approached my real life. Also was connected with Defend. They were both together during the same time when Defend was calling up my mother's Section 8 housing, trying to get her housing taken away from her. So, at one hand you can say, well, she was your supporter rebel. How could you ever turn your back on Hostel? And it's like, well, Hostel was affiliated and sleeping with basically the man who's been calling up my mother's Section 8 housing and trying to get it taken away. And I don't care whether it's 303, whether it's Hostel, whether it's like whoever the fuck is affiliated with that sort of shit, not a friend to me, right? So that's the real reason why I pushed Hostel away. Just so people know, it wasn't a random decision. It was literally her connection with Defend. And I stand by that. And I will always stand by that because Defend is a pile of fucking shit.
Don't get me wrong, I think Defend is an idiot too, but I'd certainly choose him over Connie.
And I'm the one person who will not put this on subscriber only or whatever the fuck. I'm going to make sure that people from everywhere can be part of this if they show respect. If they don't, then they simply just get blocked. So I mean, it's not going to bother me much what they're doing. They can sign in and out of accounts as many times as they want, and it's not gonna do much. So. And let them talk. Let them talk, because at this point now, I feel better about myself. I know I'm a lot better than a lot of these people, in a kind of way where I'm not letting my feelings or materialistic things get in the way of what I think or believe, and I never did and never will. I'm the one person who would turn away $500.
Boom! I get to get pizza. Haha, Connie. I got a donation and you didn't. Thank you to the person that did that. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, so I won't. But I do appreciate it. Oh, well, there you go. Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate it, man.
And I don't even want friendship. I just want to basically play around. And that's what sucks. They told me this shit ahead of time, and I should have, taken notice. But of course, whatever. Now let's get into specifics. The reason I turned Paige away. So the reason I turned Paige away, and STL, don't take this personal, STL does well at one point, was because they kept bragging about not being on the team. Like it was getting too, deep for them here. Or maybe I wasn't saying something good that they didn't agree. Whatever the fact may be, like they didn't agree with whatever I was doing or saying at that time. Now, if you have a team or a group of people who are trying to stand up against doxing or what's wrong, the best thing, no matter what, is to stick together. Even if one person veers away and starts doing some fucked up shit, like your obligation as a friend is to make sure that you veer them in the right direction. Both STL and Paige, what they did was they completely ditched me, turned their back on me, went over to Rada, started supporting him, never told me about it, like just basically started going all over the place. And basically it made me look bad. It made everyone here look bad that was trying to at least stand by something that was against the doxing and against the bad shit. Like I thought we stood by something, right? Like the meaning. And it hurt because once they pushed them away, Paige and STL, I hear them over at Rada's and they're like saying something about being on his team. Like they even specified how they're on Rada's team. Even so much to the fact that Paige even starts sometimes throwing emojis around of that fucking duck. That duck thing that like as if, here she's promoting their team. But she specified when she was here with me over here, she specified that she wasn't on anyone's team, that she wasn't grouped into anyone's thing, that she was friends with everyone. That was her excuse. So technically here, she can't feel wanted or needed, but there at Rada's, it's like a team. They have a whole system built around it. And so that frustrated me. It bugged me out. It made me feel like I was obviously less, especially when they start giving this motherfucker, 60, 70, 80 views, all these girls from the pony community, they start doxing my, blog from 3 years ago and try justifying it, all this shit's going on. And, meanwhile, I'm getting pissed off. Everyone's seeing me spurg out. I'm losing my shit because basically I'm seeing it like you motherfuckers supported this domestic motherfucking terrorist who not only came to my home prior, but now is inciting more violence over to my home. And yes, violence, because if I caught that motherfucker or I saw him, I literally would have crashed my car into him just to make sure that his car would stop, just so that I could pull him out and do whatever the fuck I gotta do. Like, that's how adamant I am about finding Rada or getting him back for whatever the fuck he thinks he's gonna do to me. And the fact that these people still support him after all that shit shows me enough to where it's like it's worth more than money to me when someone does that shit. Like when someone pulls that shit where they're gonna go real life, like fuck the money. Now I'm ready to give my life up to fight for what I have to fight for. Like you are fucking with my home, you are fucking with my privacy, you are fucking with my family more so than it has to be fucked with, and so I will fuck you. Ooh. Like that's the way I see it. And anyone who surrounds themselves around you, anyone who's around you, anyone who affiliates themselves with you after that pact, after that point, they're not my friends.
You better hide the lube, Rada. He said he's gonna fuck you.
Didn't speak out, didn't even call him out in public. If they're doing it in Discord, privately, whatever, it doesn't count because I don't see it. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know who has my back. You know, if these people aren't coming out in public and saying, we have Rebels back, don't do that to Rebel, don't go to his home, that would mean something. But they never did. Any of them. Not one. Not Teresa, not Shelley, not Sweet, not Paige. None of them went on their panel and ever spoke out against what Andrew did. Not even really spoke out about what Brett was doing with my grandmother's images. None of it. If they said it, besides just me, if they alone said it themselves, do you know how much that would have meant a difference? People would have actually taken it seriously. But they left me alone. Even from the point that they were donating money, they still left me alone in it because they never, ever, 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 ever called that out. Ever. Not once. The only thing that maybe Paige kind of insinuated was the whole Candace thing. Like, she switched it over from Brett and Amanda, and then she switched it back over to Candace. But she didn't even focus on the real problem. She just basically skipped over the main problem and then focused solely just on Candace. Just so that she knew that people would be drawn in. I mean, of course, she, you know, that's how she does it, right, Paige? So, I mean, as much as I think that Paige might care about her privacy, I don't think she really does. Because if she did, she would have stuck around by her friends, even through the thick thing, so that we would have made a difference. But since we're all separated, we're all different factions with different people and different opinions and matters, we're back to where we started. We basically, all the work we thought we did in the past few months rendered useless because of that, because of them. And me, but them as well, mostly because this runs with people. Like, this show doesn't really keep going and can't really go on without people. You know, like, in a sense, it takes a group of people to kind of make something work, right? Or to try to change things. And they're over there still trying to change laws, still trying to put Andrew in jail, ASMR, find out his docs information. They're still trying to do all this shit, but they have no team. None. They don't know and they don't understand that they are the misfits. Beach, fuck yourself. Okay? You are one person out of a million. If you're Teresa, if you're Paige, or whoever the fuck you are behind that avatar, just understand that you're one person. Okay? You're not God. You're not fucking YouTube God. You're not an executive order. You're not a millionaire. You know, you're probably a loser who's dying or who doesn't have much life left in you either way. So I wouldn't go and start talking shit about somebody who has far more potential than you, even with the little bit of fucking money I have in my fucking bank account, you motherfucking bitch. Okay? Keep talking shit. You're still just a commenter, right? Yeah, you're still just a commenter. It's not like we're friends, Beach. Remember that. I'm friends with Mop. I'm friends with Bucket. Bucket's cool. But you're just not cool. Bucket. Oh my god, OMG, it's Bucket. What's up, Bucket? You know what hurts me the most? There was like a morning I remember that I was doing coffee with Rebel, or a few mornings actually, that I was doing this show. And I even try to like bring it like kind of enlightened, like it's fun. The only thing that was maybe a little off for them was that I kept playing these videos of Shelly, you know, her music videos. And we all find them funny, right? But those specific individuals, they want to use things like that against me. So they stopped coming over here. They went and started entertaining other channels, even when they were supposedly still donating and still had my back, and they even still had wrenches here. But it was like a week passed. Teresa wasn't commenting. Paige really wasn't commenting. Shelly wasn't really, like, no one really cared. It just became dead to them. You know, obviously at that point, they just looked at this like it was just shit. They could just move on and, you know, Rebel's irrelevant and we're going to make him irrelevant. Like, that's the thing. Like, their whole incentive was to break me down before I even called them out. Like, oh, Rebel's not doing the right thing. Don't reward bad behavior. That's what they said. You know, that's their whole slogan is, you know, we just will not support bad behavior. You know, but what is bad behavior? Like, you know, a lot of us, if anything, this entire community runs on bad behavior. So in a sense, they're trying to discipline me for things that they've even done wrong, maybe possibly, or others that are friends of theirs have done wrong, and they're not going to hold them accountable, but they thought that they were going to.
Connie, get a clue. You're not part of any community. Nobody has ever accepted you into any community, ever. Not even the damn troll community, not the fight community, nobody has accepted you. Just because you say you're there and you're part of it, don't mean you are. Get it through your head.
Behavior, so to speak, they decided to ditch me. They decided to run, as if that was somehow going to help me by going over to Rada, that motherfucker, okay? Somehow that was going to better me. That was going to make me say, oh, look, he has fans because of his good behavior and the good things that he does, just not Rebel. You know, and especially when he drove to my home, you know, I think it was the day after I called out Teresa. Yeah, and he drives to my home and shit. And it kind of just proves what these people really are. You know, a lot of why I said what I said was because they were words. And I wanted to see how far these words would go. How far with Teresa these words would go. How far with Sweet, with Paige, with all these different people who said that they were my friends. How far will they really be your friend if you use words against them, right? And sure enough, even some of them even called the police. Because that's how friendly they were to me, you know? So friendly, in fact, they even called up my local police department as well. You know, and so it just shows that they were basically just like the rest of them. And they still are. Like, they're still sitting here or sitting out there going, let's call ASMR. We got to find out about ASMR. ASMR is evil. And I still can't even think of a reason why. Because honestly, it's just like at this point, the shit that they've done is just as bad as the shit that he's done. If not worse, in my opinion. Because what they're doing is they're using a group horde-like mentality to spread a narrative. It doesn't matter what that narrative is. You're using that group as a weapon, and I don't like it. Period. That's my fucking problem. If you are using this group of friends that you know as a fucking weapon, regardless of who the fuck you are a fucking problem on here. You are not a friend. Understand that. Andrew, I'll give him a free pass because that's just who he is. Me, I'm giving myself a free pass because that's just who I am. I take accountability for what I do wrong. I am fucking wrong for saying what I said about Teresa. I don't know if that's what happened to her kids. I apologize if that's, you know, if that offended her. Obviously it did. But will that ever change how she thinks about me? No. You know, if Andrew apologizes, totally forgives him. If anyone else apologizes, totally forgives him. But Rebel will never, ever, ever get that forgiveness that you all think I'm going to get. Because these people really don't give a fuck. Right? So it's I don't know. Shout out to A Ninja. I appreciate that, bro. I know that I gave you a lot of issues and stuff. All that. Please just don't report it or refund it because I have just too many insights on my PayPal now because of someone. I don't think it's you, but there's been like I think it was Hostel who like reported every single donation she sent, and so now I have like all these insights and fucking bullshit on my PayPal. Like fuck that. Like yeah, they're trying to fuck with my bank account and stuff. Could have been Andrew. I don't know. Could have been Andrew somehow, but. See, the thing with Andrew that I want to explain to people, you know, he is who he is. Like, there's no taking away who he is and what he does. Like, that's just what it is. And I can try to change it. You can try to change it. We can all try to change it and say, oh, no, you know, that's wrong. Don't do that. But, you know, he's not going to listen, right? So, in either way, you know, he has a lot more respect on this platform no matter what. He knows a lot more people. He has the ability to learn a lot of things about this shit. In a sense, it's almost a privilege to be a friend of his. Like, in a sense, it's almost a good thing. I mean, it is a good thing to be his friend. It's just that, you know, there's a lot of things that we, you know, stupid things that we argued about and fought about. But it really just shocks me that it really started out with Mars, because it really did. Like, I took up from Mars once, a good 11, 12 months ago or some shit, because he was on Polly Crispy's being picked on by Andrew. And that's what started all this fucking shit. And now Mars fucking dick life is restreaming me and Andrew, I guess, or me, and because he's doing now justice for all. I don't know. The thing about Andrew is that, like I said yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, like, I feel like me and him have a lot more in common than a lot of other people. Like, a lot of people think I'm this, you know, great person at first, or maybe I'm not going to go as far as some people, but like, I have gone as far as Andrew, right? In a lot of ways. And it's not necessarily because that's who I am, but it's because I've been surrounded by this shit for so long, it became almost natural in a bad way. But I think the same applies to Andrew. You know, if you're surrounded by this shit long enough, you can definitely delve into a darker realm. And it's like the past few days, I've seen Andrew for who I remember him being a year ago. You know, and I'd rather see that than see, you know, anyone being, you know, mad or upset or whatever the fuck it might be that caused all this fucking shit. But like, it's just, we all know that it's probably better to like have this be a comfortable experience for most people at least, and it definitely doesn't make it comfortable when this shit's going on or that shit was going on between me and him. That's gonna bring everybody down. Like, you might have fun in the comments section making fun of me and all that shit, and it's great, you know, you get to have camaraderie with your friends and whatever, but at the same time, it's not positive fun. You know, you're intentionally knowing that you're probably in some negative atmosphere, and that's the whole point. I get it, you know, to make a negative atmosphere fun, but at the same time, the community that they all speak of was never like that a year ago. Like, you know, and even Andrew, I never saw him go as far as he's gone with me, you know, in a sense. Like, it really should be a better idea for people to want peace instead of having this shit continue between me and him, because by the end of it, I'm gonna be the one to lose out. All of you, you're just watching for entertainment. You're not gonna be affected by what Andrew does to me, or if I do something to him. Like, it really is not gonna affect the outside much. So it really is selfish almost for that audience to kind of promote that, because in a sense too, like, you know, how do you know it's not uncomfortable for both of us? Like, we've been doing this for such a long time. Andrew can say whatever he wants to say. I haven't seen him this like laid back for the past year. Like, I haven't seen him just chill like that for at least, you know, 6 months or some shit. Like, and that's the thing, like, you know, if I'm making a situation worse, even for him, because he's still a person, you know, then I think forgiveness applies to everybody. You know, it's just, no, I believe you, Ninja. And if it only applies to some, like Corrosive says, then it really doesn't mean anything. Like, whatever kind of shit he's spewing, it's usually shit, because he's only involving the people he knows and trusts, blah, blah. Doesn't apply to any outside sources. Everyone else left out of it completely demonized, scrutinized, you know, and that's the problem. It's like, you can't do that to everybody and then just like, you know, my clique is the best and my people, we know.
That's it. It's been solved. Connie is PVF's son. That explains everything. Holy crap. Hey, Slacker, what's up, man? This is that rebel punk, Connie. I don't know if you know him. He's nuts, man. He freaking curses out people. He went after people that were dying of cancer, telling them he wished they would die, all this crazy shit. And then he gets online almost every day begging for weed. Or weed money, rather. I mean, like, a ton, man. Now he's facing felony charges for wiretapping. And, you know Liberty Bird, right, Slacker? I don't know if you know Liberty Bird or not, but this guy called Liberty Bird's mother, harassing her. So he got charged with wiretapping because he recorded it and played it on his channel. And now he's flipping out because he ain't got no weed and he's got to go to court like in a day or two or something like that. I don't remember exactly when the court date is, but he's flipping out over it. But this guy, he's bad, Slacker. Like, he's the type of guy you would beat the shit out of. I'm not kidding. If you would have been there for when he flipped out on Rosie, this girl who's autistic, and he was showing, bad pictures of her, and what he said about this lady Candace. 3 days, that's the court's open on Memorial Day? Damn. But either way, Slacker, I'm telling you, man, if you would have been there for some of these streams, you would have found a way to get up to freaking Massachusetts, because many of us were trying to get there. I wished I could have got there. No, Slacker, it's a long thing between him and Liberty Bird. But dude, this rebel guy, I'm telling you, Slacker, he went straight out on a woman named Candace who was dying of cancer. She may have already passed. She was in hospice. Her family was keeping it private. But he went out saying he wished she would die. He was glad her son died. All this crazy shit, man. Like bad, really bad stuff. And then he went after this girl, Rosie Wren, who's autistic. He got his hands on it. Somebody tricked her into exposing herself on camera. She's an adult, but she's autistic, so of course her mind isn't. But he took the picture of her exposing herself and played it over and over and over again on his channel, just to cause problems. He almost only goes after women, really. He uses women for money, and then he turns on them. His own mother beat the shit out of him on camera, man. And you know Teresa, the one that used to be with News Now Houston. I don't like her at all, but what he said was wrong, man. He got on his camera and he was saying that she was, the house fire that took her children, she was responsible for, and all this stuff, man. Really bad stuff. Now, like I said, I don't like Teresa, but even she don't deserve that. That was crazy. Especially when you got no proof of it,
It's just funny how, everyone like Paige can bring it out in the open,
Hey,
claim
Glenn.
all this fucking victim shit. I don't see Steph doing that. I never saw her pulling that shit out. Like, she'd say it on panels here and there, but I never saw her pushing it like that, like a narrative. Like, I'm gonna title this, Paige attacking my kids. No. Not really.
Please.
But it's funny because, like, that the side that you'd all assume would be the right side or the good side, they're not so good, are they? If anything, they're just as bad. And then they all point their finger at me because I.
Yeah, Slacker. This lady Candace gave him over $1,500 to pay back rent and help him and his mother get out of the hole. And it was crazy, man. She gave him the money to help him and his mom, and he spent it all on freaking weed, and then got mad because she wouldn't give him more money. So he freaking started harassing the hell out of her, messing with her husband, who has nothing to do with it. Went after her family, everything. He had no reason to. No reason to attack her at all.
Oh my God, you're a genius. Mom, yes. Oh my goodness. Perfect name.
I'm just, Slacker, I'm telling you, man, I know you enough to know you got honor and you got respect. And if you would have saw the shit he was saying and doing to all these people, you damn sure you would not approve of any of that shit at all. You would have wanted to pound his head in. Hang on, I'll be no, I'm not doing it right that second, Glenn. Maybe in a little bit. Sorry, forgot to.
What was my?
Oh wait, before I do that, sorry I stepped away. Damn. See if I can do this. There you go. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Jen Wow.
Probably a good idea to know how much I have here. Let me see. Bro, so close. It's so far. And I don't have gas in the fucking car. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. I don't even have gas in the car. So expensive. I paid $10, drove to the dispensary, came back, and the gas light turned on. It's
Now
like,
he wants gas
motherfucker.
money too.
It really sucks. It really fucking sucks. It's so bad. I know. Cool. At least that's not put on hold. I still have like $15 put on hold by PayPal. And I don't know why they do that sometimes. Like it happens randomly sometimes, but like I think because this time someone else.
What's up, DJN? Sorry, I'm eating my pizza. Give me a minute. He went silent. That's not me. That's just him. Dang it. Try to mod somebody with pizza grease on your hands ain't easy. Yeah, exactly, Slacker. He's 32 years old. He mooches off his mom's Section 8 and he robs money from her purse for weed. That's exactly what he does, man. He does it all the time.
Want to see if that website you were on sells live resin cartridges? Let's see. I think they probably do. I know that one time I bought not a cartridge, but one of those syringes to like fill up the cartridges. So I know that they have that, and I think it's live resin. I'm pretty sure it was, and it did get me lifted. Like it was strong, but it, I don't have like if I had enough money to get extra or something, I would definitely try hash because they have I think some sort of hash over there, and I definitely want to try this like $20 or some 25, but like still, it's hash. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't tried hash for a long time, but that's probably what I get if I were to get some separate from the flour I'm trying to get. Because I'm trying to get the 2 7 grams for 60. So me and my mother have our own. But yeah.
Jamie.
If I could do that, that's the best thing because they have, I hope, still like some good strains. Hopefully by the time I go there, if I go there. But like,
no, I blame the shit out of him. He needs to
they
get
don't
off
have
his
that.
ass.
I don't know. I might have to settle for like.
Nope, just straight meat lovers with extra cheese, man.
Oh no, I think no, it's 7 grams. So technically, today they have a deal where they're selling the
A
flour,
New York thin
which
crust.
is much except flour, and I think it said $20 for 10 grams. Yeah. They said 7 grams. Oh no, they said 7 grams. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Getting 2 of those flour ones would be like 120 or something like that. Never mind. So yeah, live resin stuff like that or concentrate. Last like I did have it, but like then I noticed how like slowly it started burning. Like it starts burning pretty fast, even when I have like the dab pen that like has the controls like the heat. So I don't know.
Come on,
It
man.
burnt really fast. I
Start going
remember like I
crazy
had it
again,
really strong,
Connie.
but it like only lasted like less than a week. But I only got like 0.5. Is the thing. Like I'm never really able to afford like the gram cartridges and stuff. I haven't had that ever. Last time I got a gram cartridge was
I
when I was
agree.
working at this restaurant, and I knew some girl who had like $30 for just a gram because she had somebody who like went to California. Her brother, oh yeah, she said her brother like used to like sell weed, and so she'd get all these deals, and I lost her fucking contact. Like I fucking lost it. I would have been able to get $30 fucking grams of fucking dab. Like I'm so pissed. But yeah, so now like the only place like the best deal you might
Of
get for
course,
something
man.
like that is like 60 fucking $70 for a fucking gram of, let's say, a dab pen. And that's retarded
See, he
because
starts.
with
He
that amount
stops
you
going
get all this
crazy,
other shit. It's just like
and my
you have
viewer
to
count
be
goes down.
sitting on a lot of money to do that unless you have like, let's say, a medical card. But even I mean even at that, it's just prices are just not fair, man. They're not fair. Like it's like it's just like if I lived in California, I would totally have enough money to buy weed right now. $38, bam,
I understand,
good.
Glenn.
I'd be alright. But no, I live in Massachusetts. Have I smoked kratom before? No, I haven't. So I heard what that is. So it's basically concentrated weed with like resin around it and stuff.
What?
And yeah, they charge a lot for it.
He got no clue what
But it's not
kratom
that
is.
much. That's the thing. It's just like this, just a little bit. Like it would be great if, let's say, these prices for this stuff were like worth it. But we're talking about shit that they charge 60 fucking dollars for. It's just crazy. A good one will last a week. 1 gram there, $30. Yeah, but
Man,
still
where's
better. I
Asmar?
mean,
He'd be laughing at
$30.
that shit.
It's just that's like a gram I can make last for like 2 weeks if I have like a gram of that shit. But like it's just when they're charging $100
Not
for
an
a fucking
opioid
gram of
either.
fucking dab pen, it makes it so not worth it. Kratom too, like they put the price up there, and it's just way too high. Like it's like, okay, I'd love to try that little small, strong piece of marijuana with resin surrounded by it. It's just why does it have to be? Why does it have to cost an arm and a leg? Like it just it does shock me. Like Massachusetts is
Kratom
it fucking
is
sucks here.
nothing. It's not an opioid.
It really
It's
does.
not weed. It's none of that.
If I could move away, I would. I don't even like it here anymore. It's not weed at all. I don't know. At the dispensary I went to, they said that it was weed covered with resin. That's all they said. They said it was really, really really concentrated weed or some shit with like resin. I don't know. Rebel, do they have any sugar mama dating apps? I don't know. I don't think so. You may be thinking about moon rocks. Yes, probably thinking about moon rocks. Yeah. No, see, I don't know where to find a so to speak, sugar mama, and I just don't know how many like women would be throwing themselves at me with like the specific channel and things I say or do. I don't know. I leave that shit away from this stuff for a reason. Plus, I don't really go on dating apps anymore. What does kratom do to you if you take it? I don't know. Yeah, what does it do? Kratom is just a natural semi-opioid. So it probably gets you really high, almost like toad venom, but just not quite like toad venom. Almost like toad venom. I gotta get out of this house. Stay here. Okay. Cool. Fucking paranoid now. I don't think I'm gonna get to smoke tonight, y'all. I'm starting to lose hope earlier. Nada or noon are the only two pot shops to go to. I heard about Nada. You also don't smoke it. You did.
Don't you hate when you take a drink
Take
and
your
it
pick
like
and
goes
choose
down the
get
wrong
them
tube?
apps. So, like,
Yeah,
I look
man,
at
some
it like
good ass
this.
pizza.
If it happens, it happens. I'm not the type to force anyone to like me. That's the thing. I just don't want to ever force, like, I guess a girl, like, if a girl likes me, I'm not going to be like, ooh.
See, that's what I'm saying, though, Glenn. I've got a really bad back. I broke my back in '04. I had a spine surgery in '07. Excuse me. I had 5 heart attacks, all this shit. You know, I'm not on any government assistance at all. And I stand my happy ass out there in front of a damn 2800 degree forge and swing a hammer for hours as long as I can to earn my keep. No, I can't do it as fast as, other blacksmiths and that because of my back and shit. But I still do what I can. I took care of my mother till the day she died. He robs from his mother. It's bullshit, man. I do whatever work I can when I can. But he goes sit here and say his crappy ass editing on freaking YouTube is working and he deserves the money. Kind of shit is that? And people just giving him the money.
3 rounds, 7 grams each. All the good stuff. Hopefully we'll do. John fucking all the good with it, like, maybe like 7 grams. I thought I had enough. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mom
I'm
Squatch.
trying to, like, Connie cannot do million things at a time. What? Connie cannot do million things at one time.
Get him, Mama.
1, 2, 8. What are you talking about? What are you talking? I'm not turning against you. I'm not turning against you. Okay, so I'm gonna mute this. Hold on.
That's the other shit that pisses me off, though. He freaking takes his damn weed money and he freaking doesn't give his mom any a lot of the time. Or he pinches off of it. That's messed up.
That we just can't change everything. Like, he thinks that we can go back home and spend 3 years on it, and we're not gonna go back home. So it hurt. It breaks my heart, but it's like,
That's just it, Slacker. He's on his mother's Section 8 as her caregiver. Not her tenant, not anything else. Her caregiver. All he does is sit on YouTube all day, every day, begging for money, yelling and screaming at his mother, steals the money she gets from her disability. Whenever he's done it on camera, man. Went in her purse and took money so he could go to the dispensary. That's the kind of prick he is, man. I'm all for tit for tat. You want to go at me, that's fine. But, he goes at innocent women. He goes at his own mom. It's bullshit.
because I want my mother to see my niece. I want her to be a part of my niece's life, but I'm always gonna have that resentment, I guess, because it's like I know what really happened. She knows what really happened and what's really happening, and it's just they're not really as concerned about things as I am when it comes to family matters. Like, my sisters were never like, they were more of the type kind of like y'all, like, work, work, work. Everything is about work. Everything is about doing your own thing. the problem with that is that literally is what split our family apart entirely. You know, we used to have a very tight knit family. Like, you know, we used to stick together. Like, blood was more thicker than water. Just we had each other's back no matter what. It turned.
Joseph, I don't know if you saw it, man, but I showed the pizza I got, man. I tore it up, man. Thanks. That shit was good. New York thin crust, meat lovers with extra cheese, onions, and mushrooms, man. But yeah, that's the mild shit he does. Now, his mom has gotten on YouTube and screamed and yelled at other people on YouTube. So, I mean, she honestly, I think she's the way she is because of him. I think it's the way he treats her that makes her who she is. She seems like she could be a great person if she didn't have to deal with him every day. But he's like literally driven her crazy. And now he's supposed to be her caregiver, and he don't ever do shit for her. She's the one that gets weed for medical purposes, and he'll go to the dispensary and smoke the weed in the car so she don't get it, or get as much as she should. The other day, he even went and got some, and he pinched off of hers. That's how messed up this guy is, man. She uses it for medication, and he pinched off it.
Play out the way it did. And I assure you all, she would have never let me and my mother end up in the streets, like ever. Like if she ever really knew what was going to happen, I know for a fact she would have had our back. Yeah, Shiva, I'll do that if you want to go into my Discord server. And my name is name withheld by Google, or name withheld by security purposes. Discord, some shit I forget. But yeah, I'll message you that.
That's right.
But
hold on. That's another thing, Slacker. He drives around her car. Now, he was so busy bitching at the people in his YouTube live stream while he was driving that he rear-ended the car in front of him. It wasn't real bad, of course, but he freaking hit somebody with her car, then downplayed it. The only reason his mother knew was because somebody else called and told her that was watching the stream. That's the only reason she knew. You know, and then he goes to the dispensary, gets the weed, drives back to the house, and he pinches off of hers before he goes in the house and gives it to her. She was even saying, "Why is mine open? Why is the seal broke?" This is the kind of asshole he is, man.
Yeah, they took advantage of her, sold the fucking home from under us. Either way, even the house was on mortgage, and like the house was about to like be lost. We were gonna lose it anyway, right? But still, you know, like we could have stayed there longer until we got established something. You know, like my sister though, she had this grudge against me and my mother at that specific time because she wanted her money. I'm not gonna say what it was necessarily, but my mother was the payee of my sister's last bit of money that she worked hard for from Citizen Bank. She worked her entire life, you know, my sister. And then she decided to just start doing heroin, start doing drugs, get all fucked up, and ditch her fucking children and just say, fuck it. You know, she didn't give a fuck. So when she saw she couldn't get more money from my mother, guess what she did? She got my grandmother to just sell the home right that next day after she asked for that fucking...
Exactly, Slacker. That's what he does, man. This guy is the lowest of the low. I ain't got no issues with somebody wanting to go, you know, tit for tat with him, like Andrew does. That's fine. Let him have his fun. You know, but when he goes after dying women and disabled people and all that for no reason, exposing their family's information, all that, and then the way he treats his own mom, hell no. I went through hell taking care of my mother for 6 years. She got so bad by the time right before she passed, she couldn't even, she couldn't do anything herself. Anything. I had to help her literally with everything. But that was my mother, and I would do it again. This prick can't even give his mother her share of the weed. Come on, man, that's such bullshit. At least give the woman her medication,
Kind of ruining.
It's actually gotten so bad, people on here have offered to bring his mother weed as long as she promises not to give him any that live near them because he steals from her so much.
Before the agreement even said, specified September 1st, 2019. That was the day that we had till we got to move out. They never even gave us that chance. They kicked us out in July. But according to Kate Peter, we were squatters. I was born in that house, but I was a squatter. All my memories, all my life in that fucking home, nothing now. Because guess what? Me and my mother, we were just fucking squatters. Oh, I'm not going to be getting drunk. I can't even afford enough money for weed. I'm fucking pissed. Because I really don't think I'm going to get it. No.
See, now he's got enough for weed, but he doesn't have enough for gas. So now he needs gas money. That's some shit, man.
But, I just want to escape from these thoughts. I hate having to think about this shit over and over again. And then hearing my mother talking about it every day doesn't help, because then it's just reliving. We're just reliving the past every day. This isn't our home. This doesn't feel like home. It hasn't felt like home for 3 years. So 2.5 years we've been here? I've blacked out most of it. I don't even know how we even ended up here. Like, I know.
Now, picture this, Slacker. They live in Massachusetts, right? That's an expensive place. Even the bad areas are expensive. They have an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment that's really nice. It's a $1,500 a month apartment. They only got to pay like $250 or $240 or some shit of it because of their Section 8. And according to him, they're at least 7 months behind on their rent. He doesn't even know how far behind they are. And that's why that lady Candace gave him that $1,500 to pay up that back rent. And he spent it almost all on weed. So, that's the kind of guy he is. And he's talking about that's not a home or whatever. There's people that would kill for that apartment. Just bullshit.
Some sort of content to provide y'all. Apologize if a minute.
Somebody else must be live, man. I don't know who, but my viewer went down, his went down. I know part of it is he stopped freaking out.
Take care of my mother. Protect her.
What makes it worse is the day that he got into the accident and he pinched off of her weed, he was freaking out on his stream, saying that, I only got enough money to get me weed. I don't have enough to get me and my mother weed. Y'all don't care about my mother. You don't like my mother. This, that. He used her to get more money, to get more weed, and then still pinched off it. I mean, this is literally the type of guy that in the hood, he got no quarter. He would get no quarter, man. We would have dealt with him 100 times over It's just you don't do that to your mother. And he used her. Oh, it's so irritating. That's why I can't believe this bastard's still sitting here begging for more money.
Facebook soft account and literally just private everything. Just write out the day experience or whatever was going on and write the date.
Do it, man, and invite him. Show him how much weed you got. Don't let him try to sweet talk you, because he will. He'll try to be charismatic and try to get you on his side and all that shit. Man, get on there, chop up a pile, man. Show just how sticky that shit is, man. Rub it in his face. Hey, Ellie.
But like it was hard thinking about doing that, especially after like when that blog was written. I remember like how people treated me. It didn't matter like what I said. It was like I was homeless, and that was so funny. It was just so.
I like that.
Fucking hilarious to like hundreds of people. Like I would even like.
I gotta show my wife that one.
Try to explain things just like as humanly possible, and just these people would not show any kind of humanity whatsoever.
See?
It was just,
they don't show humanity because they're not giving me weed money.
And the problem was I didn't even know who they were. It was just random people, like just fucking strangers messaging me on Facebook, telling me to kill myself, just all this shit. Telling me they were gonna come and tow the car from the motel we were staying at, like just shit just to fuck with us, just like they do now, whatever. But like it was at a time where I just really wasn't ready.
Slacker, you remember that coattail rider Sasquatch? He went to like Leon or was it Leon Valley? No, Almost Park, the rally and shit. And he tried to ride everybody's coattails, He never actually did anything himself. Like, even, he went to Leon Valley, but all he did was sit in a lawn chair on the sidewalk. That's all he did, and then he tried to say he was a big part of the whole Leon Valley stuff. He fancies himself a troll now. He goes around to some of the troll channels and shit. And he tries to talk shit about me and other people. Trying to clout gain, basically. The dumbass is still using shit that didn't work on me 4 years ago. Like, stupid shit that Salty Rant and them said 3 and 4 years ago that I laughed at then. He's still trying to say now. Yeah, him, Joseph. I'm telling you, this dude, I helped him when he first got started. I did an interview with him and everything. It's still on my channel. And he didn't do shit, man. He used to try to ride News Now Houston's coattail. And then now he turns around and he tries to say AC. Oh, AC supports News Now Houston. AC is News Now Houston's friend. All this shit. Trying to make AC look bad when he used to try and kiss News Now Houston's ass. All right, Toss, thanks for stopping in. I understand. It's late in Australia. But he's got Andrew on there now. This should be interesting.
Very well. I got to do another coat. What do you think?
I like it.
I still got the fucking gray is not fucking sticking to that fucking enamel paint. She bought a latex paint to put on top of this enamel paint. It ain't worth the fuck. I got a few spots I still gotta get her and redo because it's like streaks instead of covers. It streaks it.
Yeah.
So this bathroom was done, right? We painted it green floor. Everything was done. But now she wants it. So we did all the tile work. Remember? I did all the tile work. But Now she wants the green painted white and the trim painted gray.
Yeah.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
And Andrew needs a cigarette.
I can't
What's going on in here?
Maybe.
I've been on the phone most of the morning, so I haven't been able to hear what's going on. I've been on the phone with cabinet people and a bunch of other different people, and what's been going on? What happened today?
Come on, Andrew, get him going.
Who did I go after today?
That's what happened today.
Oh, nothing happened today.
Nothing?
Like, not in particular.
I mean, you sound like you're down in the dumps, buddy.
Yeah, but it's not like anything in particular. Like, I mean, obviously, I just don't want to think about these stuff and other shit. So, idea of fucking smoke. So,
Yeah, I need a cigarette. That's what I'm doing. You?
I smoke too many.
Yeah, see, Slacker, I agree. I hate when people do that shit. I know sometimes, well, most of the time when it comes to Connie, it's just a troll. You know, they do that just to get him going. But I have seen people that do jump fences like that, where it's like 1 minute they're talking shit and they hate him, and then the next they're their best friend. I hate that shit. You know, so I agree with you there. Now, like I said, when it comes to Connie, I know like 99% of the time the people are just trolling him. They just want to get him going. So, but still, you know, I do agree with you. I don't like when people do that shit. That's why I'm on my own stream right now and I'm not in there.
Because it doesn't fit their narrative, Andrew. You know, they planned out for us to be enemies, and now that we're not, but, you know, it's just they have to readjust their plans or restructure their bullshit. I don't know if this is called. I totally.
We're going to give a shout out to Rebel City Sports TV. How about that?
No idea.
He's not a troll. He's a rebel. Rebel.
Stupid intro shit.
Is a whole lot of dinner. I walk around.
So, when did you ever have TV behind your name?
He really needs to learn how to edit.
What you said?
When did you ever have Rebel TV?
Oh, that was like 10 months ago because I changed it to I think it was Kenny Klein, because Kenny Klein had his Kenny Klein TV, and I think I was just like, oh, let me do that for a little while.
Andrew's pissed because he's like, I didn't make a sock account for that. God damn it.
Like, yeah, now it's not Rebel City Sports TV anymore. The reason I did that too was because I got my first Rebel City Sports taken down. I wanted to like throw off with YouTube if they were gonna take down.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Paul?
Is Polly up here?
Yeah, I'm up here. I'm hi, Andrew.
God.
Hi, Polly. Hey, everybody, Discord. Polly's on Rebels too. Make sure you post that.
Yeah. I think that's why I came up, because you were getting heat, and I was like, oh, let me redirect this.
There you go. Thank you, Polly. That's what a friend does. See?
Absolutely.
So y'all just be three friends. I mean, I don't get it.
It's fucking selective outrage. That's what it is. Rebel, you never thanked me for my $9 donation.
Yeah, I did. I totally did. Like the other day on my live stream, I was like, yo, Polly was the only one who helped me out with cigarettes. So I don't know.
Even though I know up there in Mass, that's actually probably not even a pack of cigarettes, is it?
I mean, is all you had was $9? That's all you had, you cheap bastard.
No,
I told him, I said, all I'm buying you is one pack.
You did.
But you didn't even buy him a pack. You didn't get enough money for one.
I guess it depends how much you smoke. Like, how much are cigarettes up there, Rebel?
Depends. I mean, the ones I get, $10 for, let's say, $10.75 for, like, let's say, Newports. If you get, like, let's say, Camel Wide or something, it's like $12.75. Let's say you want to get like
fuck Massachusetts.
this dumb store. There's a store down the street that if you want to buy like Benson and Henson's, they're like $15.99.
Fuck
And
that.
then they're like 12 something. But
I'd
yeah,
fucking, you know how much they are? Like, I can drive, where I live in Hagerstown, I can drive south.
Again, south side, man. I agree mostly, man. Most of why I sit in these channels is simply because I'm bored. I mean, I'm just sitting here. I got nothing to do. The wife is at work. The kids are at school. You know, I go out and work on the forge for a while, but I can only do so much. Oh, excuse me. But, and it's like most of these other channels aren't live. And I'm damn sure not going to sit in all the fake auditor channels, you know, that are out there just starting shit for freaking views. So, don't want nothing to do with that shit. I mean, mostly I just go to these streams for the chats. Like, I like talking to Michelle. I like talking to DJen. You know, I like talking to Joseph. I go to the channels to talk in the chat. Most of the time, I turn the closed captioning off and leave it. Oh, I'm stealing from him, yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing, yeah. You've never restreamed anybody, have you, Sheba? Never showed anybody stuff, right, Sheba? Show me one time I ever scammed anybody. I'd love to see it. One time. Yeah, freaking carton of Newports here is like about $125 if you want it in the city. That's why everybody goes to the reservation now. They ain't even talking about nothing, just nonsense. I'm waiting, Shiva. Where's one time I scammed anybody, ever? Let's see, today was the first time I ever actually asked for any money from me, and I was joking around about a pizza, but Joseph helped me out, and I got a pizza. When have I ever taken from people, Shiva? Let's see it. Since when is getting help for my mother taking from anybody? The funny part is this is exactly what Shiva does. He'll use everybody else's whatever to try and get views and shit. It's exactly what he does. Anytime anybody's fighting, he's got to insert himself into it, and then he'll talk shit about it as if he's better than them. He freaking flipped out on me over the word hate. Like, really? Oh yeah, that's it. Yep, I got a pizza. Are you mad, Shiva? You didn't get a pizza? It's funny, I don't see him saying that shit about Andrew. How many times has Andrew gotten a pizza or anything else because he was restreaming Connie? Shiva, Michelle, he's over there trying to talk shit about me like, you know, it's some big thing. I love pizza too, DJ. That's the first time I've ever gotten anything from myself off of streaming or any of that shit. I got help with my mom and that, sure. A disabled woman, I was trying to take care of her. Yep. I got help. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Yeah, it's outside, but when you haven't had it for a very, very long time, and you get a nice thin crust meat lovers pizza, it's worth the wait. Yeah, brown eyed girl's right. DJ gonna get you, slacker. I mean, that's literally like that's the first pizza I've had. I mean, no, I did have a breakfast pizza like 5 months ago, maybe 6. Been a while, but that's the first regular pizza I had in well over a year. What community, Sheba? What community? It's not a community. It's people from many different quote-unquote communities that like to hang out. You're right, Slacker, exactly, which is why I walked away. I got so sick of that shit. I tried to fix it for years. I could have easily ran out on the streets, yelling and cursing at cops, starting shit, getting arrested and knowing I would get off on it, not do any time, all that. I could have done all that. I could have 100,000 subscribers right now and be making 10 grand a month or more, like, SJBT and them. I chose not to because my morals wouldn't let me. I don't believe in that. But I'm in the wrong. And then you get people doing shit like what she was doing. He's trying to use me to get quote-unquote clout. Talking shit about me, but yet, how many people restream Rebel every day? Think about that. It's no wonder freaking, Liberty Bird made a big deal about him. But see, DJ, when you see even Southside Slacker, one of the most well-known auditors to ever exist, saying that about the 1A community, you know it's dead. That tells you how bad it's gotten. Exactly, Slacker. I said the same shit. And I tried to fix it. Nobody wanted no part in fixing it. I tried to get all the quote-unquote main auditors out there to help. Most of you were one of the only ones that said you would help. That you would call out people for doing it. Remember, we talked in text about it. I tried to get all the other big name people in on it. And it was almost all, it's not worth my time, or I don't really care what they do. Their channel is their own deal. It's a load of shit. That's why I like just hanging out in these chats, talking to the people I like to talk to. There's some streamers that I enjoy, like Ruru. I enjoy her actual streams. AC and Asmar. Mostly I enjoy their streams. Sometimes if I don't enjoy it, I just leave. Or I just turn off closed captioning. You're right. I could be. You're absolutely right. A lot of you guys called it out long before I did. I didn't want to see the bad in a lot of those people. I didn't. A lot of them I called online friends for so long, I didn't want to see the bad in them. Exactly, Slacker. Exactly. Now, and I was like that too. I really was. You know, I just a while I just turned the other cheek. I just ignored it. I didn't want to see it. Then I tried to fix it, and I was constantly texting with them, trying to get them to change, trying to get them to help others change, all that shit. And nothing. Finally, I got fed up. I had enough, and I walked away. I mean, how many freaking people, quote unquote auditors, did I help get started? Dozens. And when I asked them for help, trying to get other people to realize the stupid shit like private business, quote unquote audits and shit like that was just ruining it, they didn't want to help. Apparently, I'm boring people now.
It's funny how, they never did this when you worked here.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
trying to trigger me. I mean, look, people, she's been doxxed, right? Paige took care of that. So, I mean, I, I don't know what y'all think I'm going to get out of it now. It's been done. It's over with. I mean, oops.
And it is what it is. Like, they can't just keep doing that and then expect it to do something.
I mean, hell, they can keep doing it. I mean, it doesn't.
But see, that's just it. I have more reason to hate cops than 99.99% of everybody else in the so-called 1A community. But I don't. I know that a very, very small percentage of cops are actually truly bad, corrupt people. But I can't tell you how many times I got slammed in text and email for saying that. Mostly by the big dogs. Why would you say something like that? You're supposed to be with us. You're not supposed to like cops. I never catered to that all cops are bad shit. Never. And people don't, they don't want to hear the true numbers. They don't want to hear how many are actually bad. All they care about is getting views.
A lot of folks, and throw money at Andrew for he can take Rebel to Disney World.
Yeah.
You should post my Cash App over here before we get some donations for Disney World.
I don't know. If someone has their cash up, they can post it. I don't care.
Exactly.
Put it in the private
Slacker.
chat and I'll post it.
Oh, I
Same
don't have
shit
it.
here.
I don't know what it is. So, do you think Polly has a job, Rebel? He was up all night long streaming Paige, and now he's up here near midday. Do you think he has a job on a Friday? I mean, I understand people are off on Monday because of the holiday, but Friday's not the holiday.
Yeah, probably not. And I don't know why he'd be with freaking Paige in the first place.
I mean, is he still saying he's selling cars? I mean, don't people go buy cars on Fridays?
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, people usually take off work on Friday so they can go buy a car Friday and Saturday. I mean, something just don't add up here, Polly. You need to get back up here and explain yourself.
I think he does.
I think you're lying to us, Polly. Polly, if you're not lying, you have a job. Give me 100.
Yeah, some of the people that were, hated for being trolls, when you actually sit down and you look at a lot of what they said, it was actually true. You just have to look. You have to pay attention. Yeah, there are some that truly are out just to cause problems. But by and large, no. And when I learned, like Taryn Dixoff, when I learned who she really was, I was floored. And then I realized why she became tearing dicks off. You know, it's just crazy, man. And, you know, all those years that we put into the 1A community, into all that, all for nothing. It's all been just thrown by the wayside for money and views. You know, and you got people that, like SJBT, all he does is take other people's videos. You know how much money he makes off of that? You know, I actually did the freaking math one day. And just on other people's videos alone, not counting his own, not counting his son's, on other people's videos alone, he had got 13 grand, roughly, give or take a grand, in just 1 month. You know, that's crazy to me. Yeah, I know, that's what's crazy, Slacker. I only ever played like clips of people's videos, and then I would tell people go to their channel for the whole video. I didn't just take people's whole videos, especially new channels, and just make money off them. It's just amazing, man. And people just let it go. Oh, he's helping them grow. He's giving them advertisement. No, he's not. You know, when you actually look at the numbers, those channels would get less than 1% new subscribers as he got views on their video. Less than 1%. Yeah, exactly, Slacker. I mean, look at Furry, you know. I was like one of her head mods for a long time. I supported her greatly. And then that whole church shit happened, and then she changed. It became all about the money and the views. Oh yeah, really? I'm such a thief, huh? Exactly what did I steal and when did I steal it? I love these people that come in under sock names and try to talk shit. It's funny. I mean, hell, most of those people, they make more in a week than I've made, well, on their channel, I mean, than I've made in over 4 years of being monetized. Cheeky, that's exactly what I did. I didn't curse, I didn't yell. The only time I responded to the cop was when they said something to me first. But I never called them names, never insulted them, none of that. You know, a lot of, well, basically all the audits I did were with Bullet SpongeBob. And when he passed away, he had asked me to take down some of the videos because he did get pretty rude with the cops. And he started to realize he didn't want to be seen that way. Because when he looked at his own videos and our videos together, he realized how bad it looked. And so he asked me to take him down. And I did, because it was basically his dying wish. But, yeah, I never yelled or cursed at the cops or none of that shit. See, that's just it though, Slacker. A lot of people, they didn't come up like us in the neighborhoods we grew up in. They didn't have to deal with a lot of the shit we did. You know, I mean, we would literally, cops would roll up on us just walking down the street. Slam us against the car, go through our pockets. We'd have money disappear from our pockets. I mean, I spent time in jail for something I didn't even do. And it took me years to get it off of my record, to get it overturned. Years after I got out. I got plenty of reasons to hate cops, and I don't. Who's stealing what? Let's see your proof. Who is stealing what? At what point did I hold a gun or a weapon to anybody's head and say, give me money? Let's see your proof that I stole a penny. Stop hiding behind a sock account. Come on. Same shit, different day. People hide behind sock accounts, talk shit with nothing to back it up. They ain't talking about shit over on Connie's. That's why I haven't turned the volume back up. They're literally not talking about shit. But, like, you get people like Connie, I'm sorry, but all that he has said and all that he has done, he deserves absolutely no more chances at all with anybody. That's why I hate seeing people that are like, oh, give him a chance, let him have another chance. No. All the shit he has done, he don't deserve another chance. Enough is enough. And I'm not even mirroring the stream. I'm showing the chat and playing the audio sometimes. I'm not playing the entire audio. I'm commentating over the audio. It's all called fair use. Even then, you know how much I'll make off of this video? Nothing. Nothing. I won't get a penny from the ads on this video. Because this video won't get shit for views. Live streams don't get shit for views. They're the least watched videos on YouTube. Literally, that is the actual statistic. Live streams get the least amount of views of any video type on YouTube. I'm giving people a place to go and see how bad he is without giving him the views. I'd rather do that than let him get all the views. Let him get the statistics. Because that only helps his channel. Oh, what do you say this time, Taze? I'm not contradicting shit. Show me one time where I contradicted myself. Let's see the proof. Stop hiding behind your sock account and let's see the proof. Nazis on the moon? Oh, come on. He got that shit off of a sci-fi movie, man. There's like 10 sci-fi movies like that. Next, he's going to talk about Nazi zombies because there's 50 movies like that. I stopped looking in on his streams over a year ago. Hey, AC. Bastard. Y'all should, I don't know if y'all saw yesterday, man. AC was sitting there eating some good-ass crawfish on camera, man. That shit looks so good.
took a stance, and I'm like, okay, so Shelly and Paige are so important to you all. You know, even if they're embarrassing what I'm doing, they're making me look stupid. Paige is getting drunk drive. She's drunk driving. You know, Shelly's saying all these claims about rape and all this shit. And, you know, it's making all of us look bad. It's making me look bad when they come over here and then they try to say that they agree with what I say when they're pretty much contradicting it in every fucking way. So, yeah, at that point, I lost my shit. I said a lot of things I probably should have never said and I don't believe, but they're still words. And I wanted to see how these words would affect them so much to where they validated, you know, taking it real life. And even if you're just affiliated with that person taking it real life, you know, me, for instance, if I saw someone in my group taking it real life, I'd have told them, stop. That's not a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Something. You know, I don't know. But I probably would speak out. I probably would say something. I probably wouldn't just sit there and just let it all happen and then just delve back into the doxing shit storm that we were already part of that made it worse in the first place. I mean, that was what we were fighting against. But then, you know, all of a sudden, here is Teresa and all these other people just still fighting against Steph and all these other people, ASMR. Like, they don't give a fuck. It's not bothering them. It's not hurting them. You know, 303, yeah, he's saying he's gonna go to these people's houses. But, you know, this shit's real life with me. And it's like, let's, you know, die that down. Let's not take that seriously. Let's speak about other things so that, you know, we can not focus on that because that's not important. You know, and that was what frustrated me. Like, I'm sitting here, you know, hating my fucking life. And all I needed was a little bit of acknowledgement. And they couldn't even give me that because it was so important for them to, you know, teach me a fucking lesson. And I know that they were doing that. Like, I know they were playing with money and shit, like, try to get me to, you know, like, here, just give him cigarette money. And say if he goes out the next day, he gets a job. You know, or just give him cigarette money, or just give him enough, you know, because we don't really know. You know, I can see it. I know exactly how these people think about me or what they think about me. Yeah, they're supporting me, but they're also, you know, trying to put strings on me. Maybe they're a little fucking puppet. And I just don't like that shit. I don't fucking like it. Swedish Sugar told me that Teresa Richard is connected to all these other people. It's not just her. And so she told me, you know, she's real deal. You know, if you fuck with her, don't fuck with her, you know, and I get it. It's just, you know, if you're going to make yourself out to look like that, I don't want to be around you. Like, if you have to be some sort of virtual keyboard warrior fighter who just thinks it's justified to dox people's children and go out and do that shit, but yet other people can't say the shit about you, then guess what? You're not real. Like, that's just the way I see it. Because, like, if they can't forgive and forget, like, they can forgive and forget for you when you say it or when other people say it. But for me, if you notice, there's this extra karma. Even if I said I'm sorry, even if I said I'm wrong, it'll never really be fixed because they're always going to look at this wording that I said as real life. Words.
Well,
what are they? Again, words.
You know, I always say it's just words. That's one of my biggest things. But when it comes down to the brass tacks, words can be real life. You know, when you go to saying people killed their loved ones and all that shit on purpose or some shit, I mean, that cuts into their emotions. That's real life.
Yeah, well, at least Teresa has friends to turn to. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, at least she has a group of friends who can pick her back up when it's taken to that point. I don't have that. You know, I don't have protection. I don't have people helping me. That was the protection, was those people who were claiming they had my back. So, you know, in a sense, I could try to feel bad, but I know she has a group of friends that'll coddle her, make her feel special. You know, she's going to be able to go to Polly's or somewhere else and make believe it's, you know, just all, you know, this was just fake. She never was part of this. Sweet was never part of this. You know, it's just they can play along in their game and they have their friends. Why feel bad about it? You know? Like they don't really care enough, right? It's all about their group and where they're gonna go and how happy and who they donate to, and they can move on pretty quick. Trust me, they don't care. Like there's a certain point where it's like I get it, but now it's like overkill. Like now it's like the AK twin mommy situation. Like, you know, we've been there, we've done it, we see it. Okay, what next? I mean, I can apologize as many times as I want. Sure, I'll never say it again, but at the same time, words coming from me mean so much more than words coming from other people, apparently. And that, you know, obviously can't be changed. It's just the way it is. Like, I don't even know.
Once again, I think it comes down to the remorse part of it. The remorse being shown. You know, if someone can apologize 100 times, you know, for something and never do it again and apologize for it, but the remorse isn't there, the apology is shit. That makes sense.
It makes sense, but it goes both ways.
Yeah, I can see it going both ways. If someone's done something to you, yeah, absolutely.
Sorry. 1 second.
You're good.
So, you know, the remorse part, like I said, goes both ways. You know, it's really hard for me to remorse somebody who's connected to a group full of 50 people plus. You know, if it was just that one individual, of course I'd feel way different about it. The problem is that they are in groups, big, large groups. And those large groups are affiliated with people who want kind of the worst for me in a lot of ways. So it doesn't make me feel better having remorse, or like if I had remorse, I'd have to have remorse for that one individual because I see her connected as with many individuals. It almost makes me see it like Teresa isn't even just like one person. There's many people connected to Teresa. So it's hard for me to have remorse for someone who basically, you know, is a teleoperator for this community. I don't even know. Because that's basically what it is. It's like, you know, they go everywhere, they go anywhere, they have 50 plus friends. You know, as much as I'd love to, you know, have remorse for those people, any one of them, it's really hard because they connect themselves with the group. And it's not even just because of that group, it's that because they connect themselves to any group, it makes it difficult. Like you, Andrew, like you know how to delve away from the group. You know how to do your own thing, be your own person, explain things your own way. You'll go up on a panel, you don't give a fuck, you'll talk about things. These people hide. They hide too well. The communication that they have is in Discord. You know, it's in a private area. That they're not willing to show who they are really or how they think. You know, it's just they cover it up good. And that part is why it's so hard to have remorse for these people. It's like, you know, they see more of me every day because I'm here showing and expressing myself. We don't have footage of how these people live their lives every day. I don't know how they live their lives. They assume I know how they live their lives because I'm on here and they see me, but I don't get to see them. You know, I think they misinterpret this because they think that we're all somehow connected. And in a sense, yes, maybe, but you know, you're seeing more of my life than I'm seeing of yours. So it makes it hard to have remorse for people when all you're seeing is this end of things. It's not the same thing. It's just, it's completely different. And especially when you have...
Whose fault is it they're seeing your life, right? I mean, you're the one putting it out there. So you can't say that. I mean, you know, there's some things in life you just need to keep personal, right? But you air it all out. That's by choice, correct?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me let Yoda dug up.
Again, with the idiotic, shitty intro shit.
John Golf.
Fuck you! I ain't scared of shit, but I'm right here, bitch.
I think that's Yoda.
No, it has to be John Golf.
No, I think it's Yoda.
I'm pretty sure it's John.
Yoda, are you trying to call Rebel out?
I never said what I do is normal, Mystery Man. Like, that's why I do what I do, is because it is different. You know, like, I didn't want to have something that was the same as everybody else. There was no way that I would have gotten people's attention if it was the same as everybody else's. So, I mean, yeah, 24-hour streams, obviously they're not 24-hour streams, but live streaming, you know, all day or whatever, like how I do, yeah, it's stressful, but it's different. And that's the only real way that I can explain it.
It's fucking stupid. You have nothing better to do.
Probably, John.
Why don't you go get something good to do? Take a walk in the park.
Yeah, why don't you fucking give me some weed money and then I can smoke?
Why don't you go get yourself some weed money, bitch? I go get myself weed money, bitch.
Shut up, bitch. Give me your money,
mom some weed money, bitch.
Why don't you give me your money, bitch?
Why don't you go sell that ass at the fucking gas station, bitch?
Why don't you go find Sugar Mama, bitch?
Yo, I find Sugar Mama twice as fast as you, because you ain't never had no Sugar Mama.
Go try to get some good health care in Canada, bitch.
How about you try to get some good health care anywhere? You looking fucking tired as fuck.
Why don't you,
You
go
got bags under your eyes. You're always sleepy.
Why don't you just get priests arrested from their churches and, like, you know, because they don't want to marry a gay couple? Yes,
How
that's
about
legal.
you become a gay couple and go to
How about
Saudi
you
Arabia
become
and
a
see
gay
how you
couple?
like it?
Why don't you become a gay couple?
I got couple, all kinds of couple. You want to be a couple trouble? You a couple.
That's corny. You're corny. You're so
Yo,
corny, Ron. That makes no sense.
don't talk about my woman like that. I
Talk
mean, my
about my
mom.
gay fucking homosexual relation.
Yo, you a lefty or a righty? Which hand am I breaking tonight, bitch?
You're just jealous because me and Andrew are going to Disney World and you can't come.
Shit, you don't have enough money for to park the fucking car at Disneyland, bitch.
We will.
Dude, I hope you take a bus because you can't afford to go in the parking lot.
We're totally gonna go on a plane.
You're not going to go on a plane. You fucking like plain Jane. You fucking plain as fuck, Vanilla Ice.
Okay, this has gotten entirely stupid and boring as hell. So, if anybody wants, you got like anything else to talk about, anything fun, some shit, because otherwise I'm just gonna shut this down because this is just stupid. I mean, it's literally the same shit, different day. Connie's just acting like an idiot trying to get money for weed. That's literally all it is. I feel like I gotta take 10 showers just for having that shit on my stream. That's the point, Trinity. No matter how hard I mean, it's kind of the point where it's like, might as well fucking give up. You know, every day we're constantly saying, stop giving him money for weed. You want to give him money to pay rent or whatever, fine. But make sure it goes to Ellen for rent. Not Connie for weed. It's just ridiculous. Nobody listens. Everybody still gives in and gives him money. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Now he's literally playing a really shitty intro with Ice Ice Baby on it. I have never seen such ridiculously horrible intros in my life. I've been on YouTube over 15 years, and I cannot remember the last time I've seen such poor editing. Holy crap, this has got to be the worst one he's ever made. Talk about stealing content. He's literally showing freaking Star Wars clips in it. Wow. Holy shit. So nobody's got any other topics they want to talk about? Anything non-Connie related? I mean, there's always that idiot PDF, but, you know, it's just another frickin' mouse supporter. I had to close that down. That was just ridiculous. Yeah, Trinity, or we stop, like, smoking. When I stopped smoking cigarettes, it was right after my mother passed, and I was figuring out life, and I needed money for things like bills. So I stopped smoking. Even the little bit that I did smoke back then, I stopped. Cryptocurrency ain't a topic. That's just an argument in the making. Oh yeah, that Chili idiot, man. Talk about stupid. You don't show up for court? Holy fuck. I saw that. I don't know who said it I think it was DGen actually that did a post about it. Yeah, it was DGen. You don't just not show up for court. I mean, I've done it, so I know. I had a bench warrant out on me for over a year. All of a sudden, I was walking out in the backyard one day, and I hear my name being called. And I'm looking around, I'm like, what the hell? Because I could barely hear it. But they were yelling. And I look up on the hill behind us, and in the yard above ours, there's two freaking cops just looking down at me, yelling my name. And what I didn't realize was they were holding my attention, while a third cop came running around behind me, jumped over the fence, because it was just one of the little 2-foot fences, jumped over the fence, ran up behind me, and grabbed me. And I'm like, you don't got to be all rough. I'm not fighting you here. But I put my hands behind my back and everything. And he just looked at me. And I'm like, I knew eventually, I had a freaking bench warrant. They were going to find me. But, like, Chili, he puts himself out there talking all kinds of shit. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the shit he's talked about cops and about how he's not afraid of jail and all this other stuff. And yet, his dumbass ran. Oh, did he rage quit over there? I closed that window. I left the chat window open, but I closed the channel window. Wow, you start talking about Chili and the viewer count just starts bombing. Yeah, Chili, man. Talk about being in it just for money. That's literally all he cared about. Yeah, it's amazing what people try to do these days, and they call themselves activists. Oh, you figure, right? I closed the damn window and AC's on there. You just had to say that, didn't you?
Oh, come on, man. I thought we was going to be friends.
Wait, why would you call Rebel a retard, Mars? That's not
Oh,
fair.
why the fuck would you call me a fucking retard, Mars?
Probably the same reason I
Mars, why
called
would you
Jennifer
call me a
Mazzy a
fucking
fucking
retard,
meth
Mars?
whore. Right? Probably the same reason I'd call Jennifer Mazzy a meth whore.
Look, Mars, your YouTube's on, you retard. Turn it off. You're the fucking retard. Fucking Jesus.
Mars, why are you retarded?
Is this your fucking first day on the internet, Mars?
No.
Well, you damn sure act like it, son. Pull your shit together, son.
Pull your fucking shit together, Mars.
Or
Yeah,
what?
Mars.
Or what?
Oh shit.
Or don't. Man, I care less.
Or Rebel will put your shit together for you. How about that?
What's up?
Mars, you gotta give me that extra money so I can talk about weed.
What's going on, Mars?
Mars, I really need $50 to buy some weed. So you're gonna help me, right?
No.
What?
Mars,
I thought we were friends.
Mars, why are you
I'll
a
smoke
faggot?
weed. I'll smoke weed for you. I'll smoke the weed for you. You need everyone to do things for you. I'll smoke the weed.
I don't think you should smoke weed anymore, Mars. I mean, you're not pronunciating words good. I mean, you sound a little, loopy over there. Your brain doesn't work too good.
Mars, why are you a faggot? Why do you suck dick?
In your dreams, Andy.
Why would be? I don't dream of that. You do.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That
happened.
Like, I just spit truth, unlike Mars. I just spit facts.
Mars, do you come up here to try to distract people with the show?
Kill yourself.
What's that?
Damn, did you say you want me to kill myself? Damn.
That's what I heard.
Wow, bro.
Andrew, where's your daddy at? You don't have a daddy? You never had a daddy in your life?
Nope, he died when I was 2.5 years old of a heart attack. We got a lawsuit out of that though, a settlement. And I believe that.
I don't even get along with Andrew, but I don't want Andrew to die. I mean, damn.
So your family is thriving on
I'm the last one
a
standing.
lawsuit from your dad dying of a heart attack because he did too much meth?
No, Mars, we already got the lawsuit. I started when I was 18. So Mars, how would you like me to kill myself?
Did he do too much meth?
No, actually I didn't do meth. But Mars, how would you like me to kill myself?
What about your daddy? What about your daddy?
I need to know how you would like me to off myself. That would be great to know. Thank you.
What happened to your daddy?
Oh, Mars, I got a feeling you're working on getting yourself Allah Akbar.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit to me.
I'll do whatever the fuck
ain't
I want to
doing
do.
shit to me.
What are you gonna do about it, bitch boy?
Yeah, Mars.
You're gonna run and hide and cry victim like you always do.
You're the one that
Mars, aren't you running and hiding in your fucking van? I mean, I'm just saying.
Mars, you're the one that won't give me an address to give you served. You're the one
Well, I'll
running.
give you an address, buddy.
Then give me an
We've already
address.
had this
Holler it
discussion.
out here. Then give it. Why
You
am I
just
hiding?
wanted an excuse to try and fuck with my mother
No,
again because you
You know what I
can't get at
find
me
funny,
because you're a
Mars?
weak
Is that
little
you
boy.
cared so much about your mother that
You're
you
weak little boy.
Why aren't you in the same state protecting her? I
You
mean,
ain't
if
got
you're so
shit.
afraid of
That's
your
why you
mom,
need other
if you're
boys
running
on the
away from
internet
your
to
home, I
back
mean,
you
how
up.
are you even protecting her if you're not
You
even
got
out
shit,
care
little boy.
enough? But yeah, you're over here claiming that Andrew's what, gonna go and rape your mom? Are you fucking serious? You're playing victim,
Yeah.
crying
You
victim
didn't
about some
claim that.
bullshit.
Andrew claimed that.
About some bullshit.
Hey, Mars, I'm at your house,
happened
bro.
about
Up
that?
to
I'm
a
at your
video
house,
call.
Mars. I'm at
Mars.
your house, Mars.
Mars, you wasn't talking to Rebel, was you?
I was
'Cause
down the
Rebel
street
stood
from you
alone
for a
a
long time, Bird,
time.
and you never showed up. You got scared like a little bitch.
Oh, yeah, I'm so scared of Mars. Mars, I just want to be a friend, Mars. Mars, can
You
we
know
be
what
friends,
happened
Mars?
is, if Mars was in
I
my
need
shoes
I need
right
a
now.
friend like Mars.
If
Hey,
he was
buddy.
in my shoes right now, like literally Andrew would pull up like my mother's image or some shit, or like it would be some crazy shit. But like you're so like easy, like nothing happens to you. Like you're just a little fucking soft little ball of fucking fluff. Like no one's ever gonna fuck with you. And at the same time, you assume that everyone's gonna do that and everyone's gonna attack your mother. Where's the proof that your mother's being attacked? I haven't seen her doxing the chat once. How are you gonna claim that you're a victim?
Oh, because you haven't seen it, it doesn't exist.
Yep.
You're
You would have said something.
None
You
of
would have
us
said,
have
"Oh
seen
no."
it.
You keep backing up your buddy,
Don't
Andrew.
talk the
You
fuck
keep
out of
backing
here.
up your buddy,
Nah,
Andrew.
fuck out of
can't
here.
you
You're
show the
trying to fucking
evidence?
play some fucking games over here. That's what
I'm
you're doing.
sorry I ruined your relationship
Yeah,
with
fuck out of
Andrew.
here. Go play some
Mars, why
frisbees.
can't you ever show the evidence?
I ruined your relationship
Play
with
with some
Andrew.
fucking frisbees and cry.
Can we get down to the brass tacks? How would you like me to
Poor
off
guy.
myself? Can you tell me how you want me to do that, please?
Poor guy.
Just
I
tell
don't
me how I'm
speak for
gonna do it.
everybody.
I'll go do it right now. You tell me
Go
how.
do what?
You want me to off myself? Tell me how do you want me to do that, and I'll go do it right now.
I didn't say that. I wouldn't mind if you did, but I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did. You
Didn't
just
say
said
that.
it.
Hey, you didn't.
You
You
Show
said
the
it.
clips.
just said it, Mars.
Show the clips.
We're literally on the clip. We are
Show
on
the
the
clips.
clip.
Yeah, the
We
stream's not
literally
over
are
yet.
on
You gotta wait
the
for it to
fucking
be
clip.
over to go get the clips.
No, you just rewind. You don't know how to hit rewind?
Mars is the click
Well,
commander.
nobody wants to lead a chat right now. We're popular. Rebel, let us up.
The only one who's trying to prove anything is you. So like you're the one trying to prove to us that you're telling us to do the work for you.
You guys are cute. You're the one who wants me to do the work for you. I don't know you shit.
No, you just said that you had all this shit that like you didn't say that to Andrew, but yet you want
because
us to
I
go
have
back
all
and
this
try to
shit.
prove
Does
it.
that mean you're entitled to all of this shit?
Can we
You're trying to prove to us you didn't
more,
say it,
Mars?
so why don't you prove it?
Can we hear more about
this
how
shit,
you're
does
scared
this
of
mean-
Andrew and how
does
he's going to
this
have
mean
someone
that
rape
you're
your mom?
entitled? Yeah, I'm scared of Andrew.
Let's hear that. Let's hear about how he's going to have someone rape your mom and some of the other lies you tell.
Yeah, it's a lie, isn't it?
Here, Mars.
Yeah.
Let
You
me
need-
put it like this. Once
keep
you
proving,
start talking
keep proving yourself, right? Keep proving
Aren't you
yourself.
there protecting your mom then?
Once you
Yep.
got to talking about
Thanks for involving
Ace
yourself
and
there,
talking about
Robert
Andrew's dad, you lost your ground on the
Do I
argument
call you by
about
your first
mom.
name? No, because you're not even worth acknowledging.
That'd be like me sitting here porn bombing and doing shit like that, and then trying to say to these guys that that's wrong. I wouldn't reserve that right if I was porn bombing. You're talking about Andrew's father and his wife. That means you ain't got no right to talk about people talking about your mom.
No, me talking truth about Andrew's mom and his girlfriend, not his wife, is
Now
not the
you're
same
talking
as
about
Andrew
his mom.
threatening to rape
Now
my
you're
mother.
talking about
What are you
his mom.
talking about? You can't rape the willing, Mars. Your mom's a slut.
You just called Ace a mentor earlier.
Yeah, she is a mentor.
Do you have any proof that
Wow.
you got Mars?
Like Mars, your mom probably sucks dick for heroin. That's my guess.
Just look at her.
Well, are you jealous of her, Mars? Because you don't.
I am looking. I am looking at her.
I'm not jealous of a mentor.
She's over here at your house, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Mars, why are you so upset about that?
Where's my house?
Mars, we have the same name. My name's Andrew. Your middle name's Andrew. Why can't we just be friends, Mars?
This is your house, Mars.
Yeah, sure is.
Looks familiar, right?
Is that a landfill, or did y'all tear some shit down to rebuild some shit?
Wait, I thought he had a home to go to.
Looks like
Well,
bird told
right now he's not protecting his mom, so he doesn't necessarily like. He wants to adventure with his dog around the country first, and then he'll.
Well, here's the thing. Like, why does he say he's homeless then?
I haven't lived with my mom's in over a decade, you fools.
Yeah, priority. You know, he doesn't visit his mom during Christmas or birthday. He's not someone who really cares much
Oh,
about
did
that.
he just say that he hasn't been homeless in over a decade?
Sure.
So that means you haven't seen your mother for any holiday.
Okay, so that makes him a fraud then, doesn't it?
Wow.
Sure.
So how much does that show like you care about your mom? If you don't care about your mom, I mean, it's just fun.
Sure, whatever you say goes.
You don't see your mother for a decade. I guarantee you that if you are not in jail, you don't give a fuck about your mom. If nothing is keeping you and holding you back from seeing your mom, and it's been 10 years, you are a fucking piece of shit. I don't care what anyone says.
Okay.
Wow, even Connie recognizes that you're a piece of shit. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, Connie recognizes, huh?
Well, doesn't it sound like he does?
Hey, Reb, I'm gonna drop down. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change one of my images here, so I'll be right back.
Sounds like Connie's sucking your cock.
Take a deep breath, bro. We just want to be your friend, Mars.
You know,
right?
I just want to be friends.
Look,
You
I'm
wanted
just,
to be my
I'm
friend
just
you wanted to be my friend for a long time, homie. I still got
according
the
to you.
recordings.
According to you.
Recordings. Yep. Still got the recordings, homie.
Sure, play the recording, fool. Play the recording. Let's hear it.
When you're ready to man up and face me in court, you'll get your recordings.
Oh, I got to go to court now too.
We're talking about court again.
Yep.
Wow.
I got to go to court. I got to go to court again. Oh
You're
yeah.
all welcome. I bet none of you will show
I've never
up.
heard that saying, if you're man enough, meet me in court. I've heard, if you're man enough, let's throw these hands.
I'm on some.
Well,
If
he
Mars
ain't gonna
was
do that
man
either.
enough.
I lived down the street from him for 2 years, and
If
the pussy
Mars,
talked
what are you
shit,
talking about down the
acting
street?
like he was gonna roll up,
You
and he
are
never
so
fucking
stupid.
did. Yeah,
You're so stupid, bro. You did bump your head.
I live streamed my life for years, buddy, and I was right down the street from you, and you talked about rolling up, and you never did.
Yeah. What
Who's
street
scared?
was that, Mars?
Who's scared?
What street was
Who's
down the
scared?
street from me?
Who's scared?
What street
Yeah,
was
you
down the
little
street
Boulder,
from
you little
me?
Boulder, Colorado mountain man gangster, right? You ain't shit, homie.
Boulder? I'm not in Boulder, son. What are you thinking?
Yeah,
Like, do you even pay attention, or did you bump your head again this
You're a
morning?
little Boulder bitch, fucking trust fund boy.
I'm a trust fund boy.
Yeah.
Nice. You got recordings of that too, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
How's it feel to know that your entire family hates you?
Yeah, that's your opinion.
If you died
Doesn't make it
tomorrow,
true.
I bet you your parents wouldn't even bury you. They just burn your fucking body in some open field and walk away.
So why are you trying to go after my parents?
What are you talking about? Who went after your parents?
Because you can't come after me. You can't get at me.
What are you
gotta
talking about?
You got to
How did they
defend
go after
another
your
man who
parents,
threatened to
Mars?
rape
Get up
my
on the
mother
panel.
because
You
he
can
couldn't get
explain
at
what
me.
the fuck
Because
happened
he
right
got
here
his
and now. What
feelings hurt.
happened?
Because he got his feelings hurt.
Oh,
And
What happened? What did
puppet.
they do to attack your
Puppet, are
family?
you upset about
Here's
someone else's
your
actions?
bogus claims.
So what
You don't have
did
any.
they
You're not
do?
worth my
Mars,
time.
if you were a real man, you'd have me
It's
served,
fucking
Mars.
purely entertainment,
Are you
and I
gonna
will
have me
continue
served,
to
Mars?
document the downfall.
Are you
guys
gonna
aren't
have
scared
me
of anyone.
served, Mars?
You guys are
Are
not
you gonna have me
scared.
served with legal paperwork to pull me into court,
Yeah.
Mars?
Yes.
Hey, y'all like the house you want
Excellent,
to buy?
excellent. So when should I expect the
Soon enough. You
so-called
should just hold your
papers
breath
to
and wait.
pull me into court?
Hold your breath and
When
wait.
should
You'll
I?
find out soon enough.
Yeah, I'll be waiting forever if I was waiting on you. Why? Because you're one of those lazy pieces of shit that doesn't do anything to better anybody else's life, let alone his own. Right?
Right.
You're too lazy to do
That's why
anything
I'm
or put
coming to
action to anything.
YouTube to do a
You
$100,000
don't take
fundraiser
action,
for being
Mars.
such a good
You
man.
take
That's why my
zero
business is
action,
failing.
Mars.
That's why my
You are a
family is failing.
lazy
That's
piece
why
of
I don't.
shit.
That's why
You
I'm
are
not
a
with my wife or
parasite to
kids.
society,
Yeah,
Mars.
exactly.
You
That's
are a
why you
fucking
have to keep
parasite.
coming
Do you know what
to
the word
YouTube
parasitic
to
is?
beg
You
for
should
help.
know. You should
Begging
know. And
for
it's not
help
referring to
on
your fucking
YouTube.
stomach
That's why
problems.
you keep coming to YouTube to beg for help, right?
Oh, yeah, begging
Hey,
on
Mars.
YouTube.
And then when you get caught in your fraud, it's just a troll, right?
Hey, Mars. Do you like my new house I'm going to buy?
When you get caught in your fraud, it's just a troll.
It's not a
right?
troll when he gets caught into fraud.
Mhm.
No, he gets caught in fraud all the time. That's not trolling. That's stupidity.
Yeah. When you
Fucking
get caught in
Riri.
fraud, you claim it's just a troll.
Fucking Riri. Are you fucking serious right now? Like,
Yes.
serve me up with
Yes.
some paperwork, bitch boy.
Who does a
Serve me up with some paperwork,
$100,000
bitch boy.
fundraiser and
Let's
donates
see it, bitch boy.
$10,000 to themselves to try and make it look legitimate? And then when they
Really?
get caught
Prove
in a
it.
fraud,
Prove
they
it.
claim it's a troll.
Prove it.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
Let's see it. Prove it.
Yeah.
Did that cause you damages, Mars?
How
Is
much
that why
are
you're,
you
is
paying
that why you're
me
going to take me to
prove
court?
it? How much are you paying me to
Are you going to take me to court because you have damages from my fundraising?
Exactly.
It hurt his fragility.
Tell
Are
me
you
how my
admitting it's a
fundraising
fraud?
caused you damage, Mars.
Are you
Tell me
admitting
how
it's a
my
fraud?
fundraising caused you damage,
Are you
Mars.
admitting it's a
Tell me how
fraud?
my fundraising
Are you
caused you
admitting
damages,
it's a
Mars.
fraud? Are you admitting it's a fraud?
Absolutely not. I frauded no one. I had a
Oh,
good
you
time
didn't
doing some.
create a
I
$100,000
had some good time
fundraiser
raising some
and
money, though.
donate $10,000 to yourself. How
Are
much
you
did it cost you
are
to
you
donate
mad that I made
$10,000?
$10,000?
Yeah,
Are you mad that I made $10,000?
Yeah, I'm sure
Oh
you did.
no! Oh no, Mars. Are you
I was gonna
upset?
say, Mars, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I needed $50.
Did you not already
but
admit
now
to
because of
donating
what
that
you just said,
$10,000
Mars,
to yourself because it's
Mars,
a troll?
now I'm gonna put $60 as
What was it?
now
Was
you
it a
made
troll or was it a
$60.
fraud?
Right,
Or did
Mars?
it never happen?
Because everyone is a fraud besides you. You're the
Was it a
legit
troll?
person here.
Was it a
You're
fraud
the
or
one
did it
who can
never
earn
happen?
funds
Which
from
one was it?
people and keep whining and complaining like a little
Does
bitch.
your
But yet
mom
here you
divulge
are.
her income when
Hashtags
she?
facts matter, right? Yeah, you got to keep going after my mom because
Aren't
you
you
can't
live on
have
your
an
channel right
argument.
now
You
retrieving this? And aren't you
cannot have
trying
an
to keep
argument,
that
right?
keep
That's why you
clout,
got to
Mars?
keep dragging my mother into
Yeah.
this. You're
I'm
weak.
not dragging your
No
mom
wonder
into
I
this.
talk
I'm
about
I'm not
Andrew
roboting,
dragging
so
your
Nancy.
you're
mom into this.
No
roboting.
wonder why
I'm
I
not
talk
fucking
about
dragging your
Andrew
fucking mom
and
into
his
this. I
I'm
never
fucking.
fucking
roboting,
dragged
so
your
that means
fucking
you're
mom into this.
roboting.
Yeah, exactly. No
So
wonder.
does your mom report all the money that
Where's
she
your fucking kid? Is your
prostituting?
wife still my
Mars?
victim? Is your wife still my victim, Bert?
Who's attacking your mother, Mars?
Is your wife still my victim, Bert?
Who's attacking your mother, Mars?
Is your wife still my victim? Maybe the person who has my mother's house posted on your
What did
panel
you do
right
to my
now, you
wife,
fucking
Mars?
pussy.
That's Mars's house. Quit lying, Mars. That's your house.
Yeah.
When I look
Oh, no,
you
Mars. Mars, you said you
that's
didn't
your
have a
address
house.
that comes up.
Do your research, buddy.
I
You said you
did.
didn't have a house.
When I research your name, that's the house that comes up, Mars.
That's funny because he said he didn't have a house, though, right?
Right.
I think Mars needs an Allah Akbar. Mars, do you need an Allah Akbar?
You go ahead.
All right, you got it. I'll give you one.
Go ahead, Birdie. I know where you live.
I'll give
I
you one.
Mr.
Hey, just
Robert Thayer.
yeah,
Mars,
come find me, fool. Come get some.
Well,
what you gonna do? You're gonna pull a 303. You're gonna pull a 303 and grab a gun and come to my house.
Find you. And you will be a perfect witness.
Are you gonna shoot up fireworks at my street?
Oh damn, he dropped off. Mars, I highly doubt you know where Bird lives.
No, he's hiding like you.
Hiding like me? I told you my address. I don't know how many times. You're the one that refused.
No,
to give me
you've
your
never
address.
told me your address, buddy. You're
I
scared.
have.
No, you're
I've told
scared.
you.
Andrew,
What's your address? What's your address?
1701 South Memorial
That's not
Drive.
your address.
Yes,
That's
it
not
is.
your address.
Yes,
That's
Mars.
where you get your mail. That's where another man will deliver your mail for you.
Well, are you mad I have a butler?
Are you mad, Mars?
No.
Oh man.
You should
Mars,
definitely do
friends?
another fundraiser for your
Mars,
to help you
are we-
out.
are
For
we
these
friends?
good, hardworking man.
Mars, you friends now?
Because all the good, hardworking men in this world come to YouTube to do fundraisers for themselves.
Okay, cool. Mars, are we friends now? Are you gonna send me $50 so I can get weed and gas for my car? Mars?
Sure. Yes.
Hey, did you ever get the tire replaced?
No, I didn't. Mars never sent me the money to do that.
Hey, Mars,
Damn it, Mars. What the fuck's wrong with you, Mars?
Hey,
Aren't y'all
Mars.
supposed to be friends?
Yeah, what the fuck, Mars?
Mars, can I borrow $27.58, please?
Or what?
What do you mean, or what? It's. I asked if I could borrow it. There's no or what.
Yeah, it's not what you said last time.
I'm just gonna tell him that he has to get money.
You're doing all of this because I wouldn't give you
Hang
money.
on. What was my or
You're
what?
doing all of this because I wouldn't give you money. And you can't handle
No,
the taste of
now
it.
you're totally gonna give me money because I'm gonna make sure you.
And
Mars,
so we're going to show to the
I'm gonna make
world
money off
that
my-
you threatened rape upon an elderly woman because
Mars,
another
all
man
I
hurt
need
your
is
feelings
20
on YouTube.
Mars, all I need is 27.
All because another man hurt your feelings on YouTube.
Mars,
Those feelings you don't have, right?
Hey, Mars, just like when you doxed Stace because I hurt your feelings.
Yeah, no, I doxed Stace because you're fucking doxing
Hey,
my
Mars, no, I would
mother.
have never doxed
Right?
Ace
Because you're
unless it was
threatening
you.
my
No, it's
family,
because of you that I
right?
doxed Ace, because I found
Mars,
it.
no, Mars. Once again, if you remember correctly, when you put her name in the title, I gave you till I got home from work. If you didn't take the name
Nah,
out of the title,
prove it.
then I was going to
Prove
dox
it.
the kid. I did.
Prove
That's what it was.
Prove that you didn't dox my mother first.
Mars, the
Andrew.
psycho fan. No,
Chris,
well,
what,
here's the thing, Mars. I've never doxed you, and I've never doxed your family, but you've doxed me
Yeah,
and
I know.
mine.
You're just here
That's
cucking.
what-
Right?
the
Hold
only way I
on.
would ever found
So
you
how's
is
that
if you
argument going to
didn't
hold
put
up,
them on.
Mars? Like, if
Yeah,
you're
we'll
trying to use that
find
argument
out.
against someone else, how come you're not
Fuck
going to hold
around and
yourself
find
to it?
out.
Right?
Fuck
How come
around
you're not
and
going to hold
find out,
yourself
bro.
to it, right? Like, you've doxed me
Fuck
and my
around and
family,
find out.
Mars.
Fuck
Right? So
around
when you
and
get a
find
law
out.
Akbar, Mars,
Robert Thayer. Fuck
yeah,
around
I'll
and
fuck
find
around
out,
and find out.
Robert Thayer.
I'll
We're
absolutely
gonna
fuck
find
around
out
and
what
find
a
out.
victim your mother was for this court case against Rebel, buddy.
Well, this is what I do know. That's between her and Rebel.
Yeah.
Allah Akbar.
Lord, I will send you all the white papers. I will send you all the white papers here when I get home.
The only victim on stand right now. Okay, even for Connie, I feel like I got some shit going on. I got some court shit related to it.
You better service, bro.
You don't even have.
You better service, homie. Go fucking pay your internet bill.
You're
and stop fucking around. Go pay your internet bill, homie.
Damages.
Stop stealing Wi-Fi and fucking
Really?
get your shit together.
So back to it. No, I'm on 5G, son. So
Yeah.
back
right.
to it, Mars. Tell me how my fundraising caused you damages and how you're going to drag me into court.
Fuck around and find out.
I did. I fucked around and I
You know,
found out.
Mars
So
keeps
tell me
saying
how
that
you're going to
shit.
drag me into court. It's because he's the copycat bitch, dude. He can't fucking come up with his own shit, right?
We'll see.
Right? Yeah, it's cool, bro. You can steal all my show content. I don't care. All you guys are fucking a bunch of mockingbirds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all jealous of you. That's
You
why
wish
you
you could be
called
me.
trying to be
You
my
wish you
friend
could
like
be me.
nearly 3 years ago, dude.
Really? When did I ever want to be your
Yeah,
friend? This is
because
this
you
little
loved my
delusion.
work. You thought I did really good
No, this
work.
is
And you thought
psycho
we could
fan
work
shit.
together.
Show me the clips.
Yeah, you
Show
were
me the
licking
clips.
my balls, homie.
Show me the
Yeah,
clips.
I will.
So
I'll
here's the
prove your
thing, Mars.
character in the
Sure,
court of
then
law.
pull
You
them
bet
out.
I will.
The
You've proven your
cleats.
character
Show
on
the
YouTube
cleats.
enough.
Show the
Right?
cleats.
Yep.
Show the
And
cleats.
many
Show the
people
cleats. Show the cleats.
just proving your
Show the
delusion.
cleats. Show the cleats. Show the cleats.
Yeah,
Right? You can't, right? You can't.
Yeah, you
Here's
can't
why you
either.
can't, Mars.
Neither
Because
can
no
you.
one ever liked you.
Neither can
I never
you.
wanted to be your
Yeah.
friend. I didn't even want to
Why
use
were
you because you don't have
calling
anything.
me? Why were you
Right? You have
calling me? Trying
nothing.
to be
What are
my
you talking
friend,
about
trying to
falling
meet
for?
up, trying to get me
What?
to
Because
go
I gave
out
you
with
an
you.
encouraging word
You
one time because I
literally
seen that
tried
you
to
were a
get me to
retard
go out
in
with
need
you.
of some
You little
positive
faggot.
encouragement.
You
Right?
literally
You
tried to
needed
get
some
me to
positive
go out with
encouragement in your life,
you little
Mars.
faggot.
Oh, is this what I get
You
for giving you some
literally
positive encouragement?
invested $17,000 into an auditing vehicle so you could call me up and impress me so I'd go out with you.
$17,000 in an auditing vehicle? When did that
Right,
ever happen?
right. So you would impress me so I'd go out
What are
with
you talking about? When did
Right.
anyone
Last,
ever spend
you don't remember that phone
$17,000
call?
on an auditing vehicle?
You don't remember that phone call?
Show me the phone call, Mars.
You don't remember it?
As far as I know, I've never talked to you on the phone.
Oh, as far as I know, huh?
Let's hear it. Let's
You
hear your
forgot,
so-called evidence. Let's hear the
You
cleeps.
forgot, but you
Bring the
remember
cleeps.
everything else,
I
right?
forgot. I think you're delusional, kid.
That's like golden eyes.
I think that you think people want to be your
you
friends
guys
but
all
don't give
full of
a
that
fuck
shit.
about you.
Prove it.
Right? Here,
Show
anyone
it,
on the
yeah.
panel want to be
Andrew
Mars' friend?
conveniently
Does
forgot,
anyone here
right?
want to be Mars' friend?
That's why you can't even admit
No.
to what he did, doxing my
No,
whole
no
family.
one wants
I
to
put
be
your
your
mom's
friend,
first
Mars.
name. This little
No
pussy still
one
says, I put
wants
your
to
mom's
be
first name out there.
Mars'
So
friend.
what? Nah, you little
Boo-hoo.
fucking faggot.
Poor Mars.
Yeah,
Such
poor
a
me.
little tiny fucking
Now
person
donate to
that
my
doesn't make any relevance or
Awkward. What, you get tired? What you got now? Now what? Now what, boy? Now what?
Oh, I can hear this shit coming. Allah Akbar.
You ain't doing shit to me. I haven't lived
like
there
it's
in over
okay,
10
Mars, if you want to be a leech
You know
on your
exactly
family,
what you're doing.
right? Like if you
Yeah,
want to
your
be the
plausible
fucking thing that ruins
deniability
your
is
father's
gone, boy.
legacy, you
Your
are the thing that has
plausible
ruined your father's
deniability
legacy.
is gone.
Do you realize they wake up in the morning to pure
Your
disappointment,
plausible
knowing that you've
deniability
absolutely
is gone.
amounted to nothing? That you've absolutely
Plausible
amounted to nothing.
deniability
Plausible
is
deniability for
gone.
what? For my opinions on
Yeah.
your family life?
Yeah.
My
For your
opinions on you
plain
being a
stupid
loser?
fuck
My
around and
opinions that
find
you are
out.
a worthless piece of shit that does
Fuck
absolutely
around.
nothing
You
to
fucked with
contribute
the
to the
wrong
society
bitch
around
today,
you?
motherfucker.
Yeah, you are a bitch. At least you got it right. You are a bitch. I'm glad you understand that, Mars.
Yep.
Yeah, take notes, kid. Maybe you won't
Somebody's
forget,
bitch, but I ain't yours.
right? Or maybe you should fucking hit your head again and see if it knocks some common sense back into you.
Mm-hmm. So I can
Right?
do $100,000 fundraiser and donate $10,000
I
to
personally,
myself.
is that what happened, Mars?
Hang on,
Do you have proof of it?
hang on,
Do you have
Mars.
do you have any type of proof of the fundraiser or the accounts they're in?
Hang on,
And then
Mars,
it was
are
just
you
a troll
jealous
when
you
you got
won
caught on your fraud,
$50,000,
right?
Mars? Are you
Everything's just
When
a
you got caught
troll.
on your fraud, right? Big bank, little bank.
Where's the fraud? Where's the
Your whole
fraud,
life
Mars?
is a fraud.
Sure. Take me to court for my entire life, Mars. Let's see how that works out.
Mars, are
I hate
you
to break it to you.
Right now, what you're doing to me.
Mars, are you
And what am I
jealous
doing to you? No, Drew, please. What am I doing to you,
You
Mars?
know exactly what you're doing.
What am I doing to you?
You
Speaking
know
my opinion that
exactly
you're a
what
worthless
doing.
piece of
You're
shit?
trying to impress your
That
buddy
you're an
Andrew.
absolute fucking
Yeah.
leech on your
You're a
fucking
little
parents and
Freemason
you're a
brother.
fucking
You're
parasite of
trying to
society?
defend your Freemason
Right?
brother.
A parasite of society? A Freemason?
brother.
Oh my
Freemason.
God, when did I
Wow.
ever become a Freemason?
You're trying to defend your Freemason brother.
Wow. Am I a Mason now, Mars? Am I in the organization now?
You're
Is this what you're mad
Freemason,
about?
dude.
You can't be in the fan club?
No, definitely not.
Because you're the biggest fanboy ever, bro. Like, this is the thing.
sure.
like you've
Then
talked
why are
about
you
me for
so
so long.
upset?
I
Then
treat
why are
you
you
like
so
Matt Crow.
upset?
I'm really not. This is the thing.
Then why are you so
I
upset?
think that you need
Then
to
why are you
figure
gonna
the
try
fuck
and
out.
victimize my mother? Why are you gonna put my mom in
Victimize your
harm's way?
mom? Who the fuck is victimizing your mother?
After you acted
Nobody.
like I fucking victimized your whole family by calling you out by name, after you said that you were proud of your name and you don't care who
Nobody has
uses it,
victimized your
right?
mother,
Yeah,
Mars.
exactly.
Nobody's
Right.
victimized your mother. But I'll tell you what
You
my
know
hopes and
exactly what
prayers
you're
are.
doing.
My hopes and
Fucking with my
prayers are
mother,
that
trying to get
someone
at
does
me.
exactly what you think
Yeah,
Andrew wanted them to do. That's my hopes and prayers, Mars.
exactly.
That someone does
Yeah.
exactly what you thought Andrew had hoped that it would happen.
So your hopes and prayers are that Andrew will successfully send somebody to rape my mother.
I mean, take it however you want. Take it however you
Let's
want.
just take that
If that's
serious.
how you view it, then you view it
Yeah.
that way.
And you guys are going to expose pedophiles. You're going to be child advocates and expose pedophiles, right?
What are you talking about? You're the one that took a selfie and then called yourself a pedo, Mars.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Prove it.
Right? Right? Aren't you like the fucking chicken, the chicken
Yeah.
fucking store fucking pedo or whatever the fuck that was?
Keep proving your character. Keep proving your character.
I don't know what business that was.
Let's just get this straight. You're trying to imitate Eric
I mean, you got to
Brandt,
find it
and
ironic,
your-
Mars, that
and
you
your
put in
hopes
a
and
fucking
prayers
title
are that
about a
somebody
pedo
rapes
and
my
then you put a
mother
selfie.
because
You
Andrew said
you
so.
put in the title about some pedo shit
Let's
and then
just
you
get
put
this
your
straight.
face in
This
the
will make
picture.
perfect
Do you
evidence.
find that awkward at all?
This will make great
Do you
evidence. for
find
your
that
picture.
awkward at all? Yeah, this is going to make a great case. Yeah, good luck. I'm sure it'll work out for you real well like everybody else.
Yeah, this will make great evidence. So let's
Have
just
me
get
served,
this
bitch
straight.
boy.
Just
I say
like
you won't.
Eric Brandt,
I
and
say
you're
you won't.
imitating Eric
I say
Brandt,
you're too pussy to do it. In
my
fact,
hopes and prayers, right?
Oh.
With the hopes and prayers, you're
Oh,
imitating Eric
robot.
Brandt, right? And so your hopes and prayers are that somebody rapes my mother because Andrew said so, right?
I have no idea what you're saying. You just got done roboting on my phone for like the last 60 seconds. This is what I know, Mars, is that you are a fucking idiot. Nothing you are going to fucking do is going to affect my life in the fucking slightest because your little threat of legal action is frivolous, right? You have no course of action. You have no damages. You have no fucking right to fucking stop my opinion. You can't do shit. You understand that, kid? You understand that, right? You can't do shit. Freedom of speech, bitch.
I don't think you understand that. Hey, Mark, will you please go back to the intersection of walk and don't walk and pick your brains up for you can understand that, please?
Ooh.
Mars is such a victim.
That was
So
that.
so tell me, Mars, when are you going to actually man up and take some action and have me served for this court case?
Fuck
Are
around
you
and
ever going to
find
drop your
out.
balls and be
Fuck
a
around
man,
and find
Mars?
out.
Right? Are you ever going to drop your balls and take action, Mars? Or are you just going to sit here and talk on the internet like the bitch you are? Take your time. I know you need a moment to gain your thought as you might think a little slower than others.
Is Andrew doing that to the new house or is he at work?
Work.
Oh, okay. I just wondering because he just moved, and a lot of times when people move, they start to update the house.
Exiled.
Yes, sir.
Did you have fun hanging over there? or checking out fucking PDF shit?
I just went over there and seen what the title was. I didn't even listen to what they're talking about, but I'm assuming they're talking about me because I called them out on that bullshit. And then when Huck wanted to hear what the rest of that clip was about, I provide that clip you shared with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing Farmer's not too happy, but hey, truth is truth. Reality is reality. That's
Well, wait a second. Wait a second. Did Bird run Mars off?
Yes. He got scared. He saw the chicken hawk flying above him.
Yeah, maybe he ran to go protect his mom. He's so afraid of people raping his mom that he just has to run and go be her white and shining fucking armor.
Dude,
Yeah, where the fuck did he get that bullshit from?
so what happened was a while back, me and Marsh going at it, of course, right? Marsh said I raped my child, so I started saying all kinds of things about him, how he'd be his mother, all this
Yeah,
shit, right? Well, then Marsh gets the bright idea to put Ace's full name into his title of his video. Well, I was at work. So I went in there, I told him, Marsh, remove her name by the time I get home, or I'm going to dox the living fuck out of him. Well, he refused to remove the name, so when I got home, I doxed the living fuck out of him. Well, I looked at that.
All right. You gave him
my
opportunity
mic fixed.
and even a free few
Yes.
seconds of doing so.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
should've
Well,
took it down.
when I did that, I doxed his mother's house. I doxed his mother's name. Absolutely, I fucking did. Well, he goes and freaks out. You're trying to get a rapist to come to my mom's house and rape her again. She's a rape victim. Why are you trying to rape my mom? I'm going, whoa, what? That's how
they made medicine for that shit, Marsh.
Well, the funny thing is he's going to bitch and complain about you fucking putting out his intel, right? But you hear that he thinks it's completely okay that he put out mine and my old lady's. Like, now that's interesting, Mars. That's interesting, right? That's some flawed thinking, which just shows that you are about as stupid as you fucking look. But,
It's because in his mind, he thinks he's not dangerous. But in his head, he thinks you and your wife are danger.
And that's why he's going to come see me, right? According to his assertion.
When I first met Morris, it was over there at DTL's, and this fool gonna pull a gun on us on camera that wasn't even loaded. It wasn't even a bullet in the fucking thing.
I mean, that's stupid. If I ever pull my fucking strap on somebody, dude, I guarantee you I'm dispatching something.
Well, thank God it was on a live stream, or I would have had to put his ass down.
Like, bro, I don't pull unless it's fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to just be like, I ain't the cops, I'm not going to be like, throw your fucking hands, and I'm going to be like, stop, boom, done.
No, my grandma had a saying you could probably relate to. Never pull your gun unless you're going to use it, because if you do, somebody's going to come back and use theirs on you.
That's exactly it, bro. That's exactly it. Mob mentality.
Damn, dude, I gotta find someone else to do cabinets now. The people I was gonna have to do the cabinets can't do the shelves.
Dude, I'm having some cabinet issues right now myself.
I mean, money's not the issue. I mean, the client has money. I mean, you know what I mean? Problem is they want shelves. They want above this drywall. They want these shelves made like a mantle, but they want 3-inch thick shelves, and they want it to be rounded in the middle. You know what I mean? Like flat on top of it and horseshoe in the middle of the shelf, so they put strip lighting in there and it be hidden.
You should give Marv the job. Maybe he can build it for you.
I don't think so. Part of his brain's still at walk and don't walk intersection. I don't think he's smart enough.
Hey, Mars, tape measure fucking challenge, bro. Pull out a tape measure and show me the 5/8 line.
Well, if he's like me, he'll have a dummy tape.
Holy fuck, dude. I mean, I'm glad that I have entertainment so easily found right here on this platform, but at the same time, like,
holy fuck.
Dude, I mean, this is priceless. It's free, but it's priceless.
Speaking of Allah Akbaring fucking complete idiots, I gotta talk to you later, Bird. We gotta talk.
Nice. Do I have some fucking project money coming? Sweet. Don't worry, I'm cheap. I'm like Mexican wages and shit cheap. You'll be all right.
I can work with that.
Like, bro, I'd body a fucking play it for a fucking penny probably. You know what I mean?
Keep telling people you want to go real life and be realize something, man. There's other people on this fucking platform that will go real life too.
You guys see how I treat people that trade off my white papers or the white papers of my friends. So, just expect that same kind of love back from us. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Tit for tat, motherfuckers. Tit for tat.
Yeah, but when I get home, I'll get Mr. Mitchell Andrew Rollins or Rand, whatever his name is, white papers to you, along with Miss Tracy's papers. Fun.
Fucking hate this spot.
Take the T-bird away. Rebel, why are you so quiet?
Damn. That's my day today.
What's that?
What is it?
Table saw?
Looks like an upside down table saw to me.
That's what it looks like to me.
You know what that means? It's a crown molding day. Upside down and backwards.
Oh my god, dude! Make sure it's painted before it goes on the ceiling. Dude, look, I am still. Hang on, I'm changing the camera. I am still putting a coat on this fucking trim up here, man. Now, granted, if I would have wanted to hang it, it was already, already up there. I'm still putting coats. That paint does not cover very well with fucking latex. I'm here to tell you. But the walls are white now.
What up, Mark? Like rage quit?
Yeah, Mars like rage quit. I think I got. I don't know. I might have to put another coat on it. Fuck,
You know what's crazy to me, Connie? You know what's crazy to me is that here in just a few days, okay, you're gonna have like your first like real conviction on your record, right? And you're not up here bitching and complaining and crying like a fucking wine baby bitch.
Nope.
But Mars is up here fucking crying because he had some like false notion that I wanted to be his friend at one point. Can anyone explain that? Like, I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I would say that you'd have more right to be like upset with life right now, where Mars, on his silver spoon fed ass, because we all know that according to him, he's got a trust fund, right? That was his statement, not mine.
It's funny, he doesn't need anything from anybody, but yet he can claim so much.
Well, and that's why Andrew calls him a fraud, because, Mars doesn't really live at that dump, even though he used it for a fucking address on his fucking been verified. I tried, Mars. I was at your house today. What? What, Mars? What?
Not just he used it on it's been verified, but the problem is that's a house he can go live in right now. But instead, he wants to claim homelessness to make people feel sorry for him, make him feel, I guess, somewhat of a bigger man because he's making the struggle of being homeless. But he's not. He's living off